Peace, and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Do Nots Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Alive, and we got the dream team assembled together. Give us some healing energy, keep ourselves in the right state of mind, right state of health as well. So, because my honor and privilege at this time to introduce some, present the others our lost healing goddess up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Peace and love.
Our prodigal daughter. You understand?
Yo, she's right. She's right.
He's dead
our
wrong.
prodigal daughter.
You got
So
it dead wrong.
I'm handing the floor over to her, and we could get this thing started. I got some business to handle, so here you go, Shaniquewa Lino.
All right. Alrighty. Peace and love. Shaniquewa Lino. Most of you know me for my spiritual work, and some know me for my medicinal um approach to some of the things that you have brought to my attention as far as healing is concerned. And today we're doing a show on uh family wellness and how to keep your immunity up or your immune system strong. What is an immune system, right? Some may say there's no such thing. They are the systems that work all together in your body, all your organs that are strong, that work as against what is trying to invade, creating immunity so that, you know, the bad germs can't persevere. So yeah, I don't want the ones that that be like, there's no such thing as an immune system, get crazy on me. And I'm sharing the floor today honorably with my brother here, King and Troy Beckford, and on the other end, right, out of sight, but should be in and out. Beautiful, his queen, Liz Becker, my beautiful sister, Queen Liz Becker. So please do introduce yourself and let them know some about you and what you are going to present and share today.
Yes, I. Enough love again. Big up yourself, Shanique.
Big up.
Salute. Salute to the family. Yeah, man. Enough love.
Now,
Yeah, and try Beckford now the building,
that's right.
Just as usual, We just here always I do expand with thinking. We also do reading, but we always like to think into everything what we do and everything what we read because it's not about how much book you read. It's about how much things you can put together after you read.
Mhm.
Not only that, I am mostly a man of nature. This are really my place. Well, I'm not really in nature now because when you're in nature, it's nothing but peace and calmness, but you have to always keep nature within. Yes, I. As we come about, it's about healing, you know, about herbs, natural herbs, and how to get to know the herbs. You know, there's some me fall. You see, there's some want to enhance span. So the
That's
family them get a little inner stand. Because
right.
if we are what we eat and we don't have that electrical connection no more, then it's difficult to connect with to each other. Because the very food where we eat supposed to be a connect with, and make we think like a robot can see each other. You see it?
Mhm.
So we're going to analyze and work together and look into many things. Which is right. I love this.
Yes, yes, I'm for real. Me
Yeah,
too.
sure.
Um,
Right.
I, I, I think a lot of our people sometimes for I want to get into it because I know sometimes we watch the shows that people get into explaining things too long and there's like get to it because I got a short attention span too sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie. So how do you keep yourself strong internally from viral infection, from bacterial infection, from fungus? How do we do that? Like what herbs are best for that? So I personally, I wanna say that there's so many different ways to help the body stay in a on the up and up. And it's not just the intake, which is internal, it's the external things that you have around you, and that you partake in and that you practice as well. So meditation, which some of you think, whatever. There's forms of meditation that, like fire breathing, is a form of meditation that can literally clear the body of infection. But that's a science that a lot of us are not aware of. I know people that study this and do this and have done it. So, you know, to know someone is sick and then they're not sick and they never went to a doctor and this is what they did, you're not, you know, like you really can't argue that. When someone is showing the proof. Exercise. Mental health promotes physical health and wellness, and a lot of us sometimes don't get enough of it. Exposure to the right type of exercise, right? Or even just know how to practice the proper exercise. Even sometimes with the children, I've seen some things that they have the children doing that can cause them to strain, them to have situations that can be harmful and detrimental to them because of the strain on their bone, and their skeletal structure is not ready for that type of pressure. And then
True.
there are, you know, certain ways to enhance the amount of pressure you can take from a young age if you do it properly, right? Because I've seen 5-year-olds literally be as strong as some of their 16-year-old siblings, like 18-year-old siblings. You'd be like, what the, like, little boy, you punch harder than this one over here. You know, where does that type of strength come from, and you know, at your core? So okay, either way you put it, right? Get the exercise in at least 15 minutes a day. You know, make sure that you are all, and again, physical health permits mental health. Some of us are
Oh my, that drum up. Shit. Liz, what is that wrong? Hello? Damn.
I'm back in. We back in?
Oh, come on.
Okay, we back in.
Yeah, we're back in. Come here,
Yeah,
say,
heck yeah, we gotta move fast. Then this thing is playing games. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So I wanted to mention a list of very good herbs to use for keeping um the system immunity up. All right. Let me know, brother. I want to know, what have you used already? And I know, oh, you guys got to check out the group. You still have the group, right? You and Liz still have the group?
I'm not sure Liz, I'm not sure Liz have it, but me
Man.
yeah,
Yep.
me in the group.
Okay, if I can find the videos or you can share with me, get with this brother and the queen. Man, those videos are like the bombs going in the bush for real. You guys are we're used to here in the States going to a store, checking out the little leaves and bags. There's brother be in the trees, in the water. He died for the purple sea moss. Like, y'all not ready. So it has some you have to have some respect for that type of stuff, because like, it's one thing for me to go in a store and buy some leaves, some branch, some root, you know, great. But when you're going in a tree, climbing for your stuff, and you know how to clean it, you know how to prepare it, you dissect it. Listen, that's what I'm talking about. You're going to the root of the ground. What herbs have you used? Yes, go ahead. I know, you're ready. Go, go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
to share the video, it got a little difficult, you know. Sorry about that. It's a little difficult because this a list website me I use now. If you notice I heard I heard chat page me I use now. So it's all difficult for me access my stuff them on her page. You
Oh,
understand? She'd have to go around me and show me all of these things. Yeah, but when it comes to herbs, we can give you the best herbs. You have to clean, but also you have to kind of cool down on some of the junk food. because the herbs work much better when we have less things in our stomach. You understand?
Uh-huh.
But
Oh,
all right,
clear stomach. Like in the morning.
eh?
Like in the
Eh?
morning. Right?
Like
Like
in the
in the
morning.
rising.
In the morning, when we start the morning, first is with a bottle of water. Then the herbs now. We combine like 4 or 5 different herbs, alkaline herbs, electric herbs. That tell you like Guinean weed, sarsaparilla. And we don't know the sarsaparilla is the strongest source of iron. Because we hear that from the master teacher, Dr. Sebi. All right. We have blue vervain, sarsaparilla, dandelion. We know that dandelion is a good blood cleanser, purge blood, good for cleanse mucus out of your joints and all these things. You know about dandelion. And we have blue vervain. Blue vervain, good for the blood also. You know, blue vervain good for bowel movements. Clean the body completely. You still there? Hello? Hello? Gone on again. Hello? Shani? Listen, me not hear you, but me hear me not hear through the. It's like I black out again. You understand?
Give me one more minute. Maybe it's now it's on. Hi, how are you?
I'm
I'm
good.
sorry, guys. We're back. Technical difficulties. Okay.
Mm.
They don't have your name as Antroy Beckford. Your name is on there as Lise Becker twice. Okay.
I no, I could have showed the video them, but through me up on your page, me don't know how to access my video them. Like the video them when me there in the trees them and such,
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to drop in and say hello to everyone. Hi, my name is Lise Becker. And that's Antroy Beckford. Okay. That's he has my name on his login, but it's actually Antroy Beckford. Okay, so getting back to the live, is Shaquina available?
It seems like she's not available at this moment. I think I get some trouble,
Okay, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do.
It does come up back when you heard it.
Okay,
Can y'all hear me?
here it comes. Here it comes. All right, sit down. Okay, hi.
Yeah,
Yes, Chief.
brother, we heard you. Yeah, you was going over the herbs. So, if you could, kind of stay there, and we heard, some of the herbs to use. You see what I'm saying? So, you were saying that the people need to cut out a lot of the junk food. You
Yeah,
see what
man.
I'm saying? And I think she asked about, early in the morning. So you say you start with a bottle of water, and then you
Yeah,
start talking about sarsaparilla and some of the other herbs,
yeah.
and to detox. So, can we kind of give the list again?
Okay. Sarsaparilla, Guinea
Hi,
hen weed.
Queen.
Okay.
Hello, all right, back up, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so in the mornings, we usually
Blue,
start our day off with one bottle of water,
blue,
and then
Mm-hmm.
blue
herbs.
vervain
Yes, those are the herbs.
or vervine,
Blue vervain, sarsaparilla, as well as we utilize the Guinean weed.
dandelion,
What say that again?
dandelion.
Dandelion. Okay.
Yeah,
Dandelion. Yes. Oh yeah. What's the yellow, the one with the yellow, the yellow dot?
it's not any dandelion because we have a whole heap of crossbreed, We have to get to know the native one. The native one is the one that we always share.
That's another thing. Some people don't know. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
my ear.
Okay. Some people don't know the different types, like lavender. There's that blue. It's like it's a European, I think, lavender. The one that it's one that grows in Europe. It's a very strong lavender. It's not like the other, this one that they have, sometime in the supermarket. That sucker is strong. I put it in my children's bath and it sucked up all the staff that dried it out. It's
Yeah.
drying. It go to work
Mhm.
quick. There, you're not, don't drink that like
Yeah,
that.
it's very important to know actually the natural alkaline herbs that you're supposed to use. And I think what Antroy, what he was explaining is that there's different varieties of the herb itself, but we need to keep focus on the natural alkaline herb itself. The dandelion that he's referring to is the one that's actually that he knows of, that's from the country that he's grown
Which from
up
Jamaica?
from Jamaica.
Yeah,
He
man.
knows the
Mm.
alkaline herbs. So a lot of them that are being sold here in America are not the alkaline herbs that we are supposed to be taking. So that's a difference too. But because of that's what's available to us, sometimes we just utilize what's here.
Or the body kind of acclimates to what is in
It's
in in,
here.
in environment
Exactly. It's
for
so
you.
true. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I know that's right. I'm about to play with
Yeah.
some evergreen tree up the block. What?
Nice. 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 And you'll be surprised of the herbs that's right in our backyard
For
that
real.
sometimes are even alkaline that we just had no clue. So yeah. But getting
I'm
back
wait-
to
I'm waiting
hey,
on your list. I'm waiting
yes,
on your list. I'm
yes,
waiting. I'm sitting back.
and for your list. Your list of all the herbs that we use is Guinean henweed, right?
Uh-huh.
We do the sarsaparilla, and we do the blue vervain.
Blue
And what else
vervain.
do we do?
The
Okay.
purple sea moss,
And
right?
of
Is that
course, the
right?
queen of everything. How dare you forget our purple?
I'm
You know,
purple.
drum. When she comes aboard, there's a drum roll. You know that, right?
For real.
Mhm.
Bang about a bank. Oh, don't
That's
get me high.
right.
Wait, wait. Come on now. I was like,
Yeah.
let me go to my little notes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Like the knowing the parts of the leaves. So on the dandelion, what's the strongest part to if you're sick, or if, let's say, you got a sore throat, what works better in your opinion, and how would you use the dandelion?
All right. I only use the dandelion for sore throat. But I mostly use the Guinean weed.
Mm, okay,
Yeah, the Guinean weed. You
that gave
see,
me
when I
mad.
have sore throat, yeah, it's phlegmative problem. That's how the Guinean weed is the best to use on that. You see, when you have even joint pain, which is arthritis, the Guinean weed, that means you have inflammation inside of the joints, you know. And the Guinean weed itself, if it have a, we use this term, it have an antidote like. Anyway, I feel pain, if you even pop the leaf and rub it up and rub it in that area there, it can ease the pain also.
Oh, so wait a minute, because I seen.
Guinean weed, the root is the strongest. Now, I just show me can't access the video on list, two lists page. As me that show you when me in the field and I root the Gideon weed, all the mucus I run out of my nose and I clean my eye, everything.
Uh-huh.
My eyes
Just
them have run out, everything I clean. Just the root. Just in the field and I root it out. It can clean the whole body.
shoot. Man, I need to take a bath in that thing. I throw it all in the water, right? Right? Take a bath in it.
Yeah, man, that's
Take a
good
bath.
too. Me
Yeah.
do that. Me do that all the time, man.
Uh-huh.
Me beard with the leaf them.
Or you put them around you and
Yeah,
then like, wrap yourself up.
yeah, man. I even boil the water and use it beard.
No, I ain't doing it. No,
Eh?
no, no.
No, that's hot, you know. Eh? No, you can't do that, you know. You understand what I mean?
You know what? I think
Boil it like,
I seen
eh?
some people do that to my boy. They had a hot spring and they went and they were beating him with it. He did a video. He got a video. And they were slapping the crap out of him. But they had some like stuff they mashed up and put in the container and they were rubbing it
Okay.
on him and then we got the hot water. And he was like, oh, he said, man, that burn. He said, that burn, yeah.
Boy.
I was cracking up because he's from the South. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so wait a minute. You use this? I thought like you get in the spring and get the healing. But I think it was like a sulfur spring in Jamaica. He was in Jamaica.
You
So,
know, yeah.
that hot water though, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. I'll take a hot compress. Can we do that? Like maybe you wrap yourself in a hot compress or warm it up as hot as you could take it, and then take the herbs, mix them up, and put it on like the chest if it's respiratory, the head if it's you starting to get like the running, the clogged up nose, the ears hurting. Could you do like wrap put the herbs like in the ears and make a hot for here and a hot press here and cover your head up like that?
All right. First, yeah, we do that, you know. We do that during one time. My son did sick, and me wrap him up all over with the Guinean weed leaf, you know. And by
Mm,
the next day, him just come back normal. And in PNM stop, but also give him something to drink also, cause you know it have to go inside and bloodstream, you know. But me know
that's
say
right.
good for, yeah, me know say good for out of pain, cause him giants and did that pain him and such, you know. And after me give him it to drink, and the man when wake up him feel healed. When other people are suffer from the same illness for days, you know, and I just one from him tell me same feel the sickness, and I realize I kind of symptom they did that go around in the ear, you know. And we not catch none of these symptoms because, as I say, we not eat nothing out of where Mother Nature made. We try to stick to where Mother Nature made. You
Mm-hmm.
see, we try to stick to her, more obedient to Mama. You see, we've been intoxicated. I'm a cook said we've been we becomes addict to poisonous food. You understand? Because it tastes good. You see me? So we lose the taste of the natural food and the natural taste. So I have
That's
to
right.
get back to it. You see me? Once I get back to it, you don't even get sick. Go in a room in Jamaica,
It's
go
true.
in a room, people who have kids and all the way the car. I go my meet visit with people. And when I go in there, they must say over your nose because you might contract some sickness or something. You know, I say, fine. I say the only time I worry, if me not eat the food where she a eat, then me that worry. But to me not eat what them a eat, totally me I go in there without. And when I go in there, see the condition she in a very bad condition. Because every minute she send up mucus. And me said to them, say, show them how to use the herbs and such. When me look, me see cornflakes, me see tin milk, me see all these kind, me say, don't give her no more of these things. Because we not poison her to death. We not help kill her, you see me? After a week, me check back. Them still I give her the same oats and all them something there, and now I give her the herbs. Them go talk to another herbalist, but tell them to dry out the herbs. So me say,
You
no, me say to them, say,
know.
me say to them, say, if una you because the herbalist will tell them go study at Germany and can show some kind of degree or something. Me say to them, say, see, this is the part where we go wrong. If we only use common sense, because they even tell we say the herbs too strong when it's green. But that is nonsense if we use common sense because we're supposed to eat it when it's green. That's true. You understand me I say? But you see, people lose
Right.
a part of the sense there. Them tell we say now the herbs is dry. When something dry, what kind of substance in it? Because of the mineral, the green fresh mineral inside of it, the molecule the body want. The body no want nothing dry out. When it dry out, it's only flavor. You know, try to show you say we are things back way, but here we know we've been conditioned over so much years. And then when I talk to some of these elders, they have the same concept, which is a European concept. Drying
Yeah.
out herbs. The herbs have to dry out, the herbs are fresh. You understand? That's why when I sell,
Got you.
yes, you see when I sell the herb, it's good when I buy the sticks them. So even if the herbs dry, they can break the sticks them and the mineral still the inside of it. You understand
Yeah.
me I say? So
Hmm.
when I get dust and all these things, you don't really get where you really think where your body really need. You see? So
Right.
you see no people say them are alkaline and them are this are still sick. You know, still have all kind of symptoms.
Really, there's not it's not alkaline because it's missing a lot of some of the property that was fresh when it was first in bloom. You know, you Sam Beiser has a holistic binder. It's a three count binder, and some of the videos of him healing people naturally are in there as well. And he mentions that you can't pick certain herbs for his poultice that he gives to make for what they are called curing um diseases in their last stages. So these cures that he give are for diseases that are like in their last stage, like cancer, kidney failure, even broken limb. Poultice in there, and he says some of them herbs you have to get them when they're in their raw, like state when they're fresh, or it doesn't provide the same effect. You can't get it when it's dried out. It needs to be, yeah, it needs to be fresh. Yeah.
Me get a whole heap of bash for these things. A whole heap because me I said this for years. Me get kicked off of YouTube because me I said this thing. It's just common sense me use. Just common sense. You see, just common sense. And me learn some of these things from some of the elders them when never go school. Me used to watch some of the people who live in the bush, deep bush, when I go school. Realize them deal with everything green and fresh. But two of them were bright. We learn all of the European things and well bright. Totally different. Always can't find them, dry out this. And me I say, not really right, I say no. Common sense no. Me I say, if we ancestors in the bush for how much years, centuries, them, and when I get to learn the wheel, we have taken herbs. You're supposed to see the herbs, and you go in front of the herbs, and you tell your mind where you want the herbs to do, and then you find it, and you try it up. You see, so the way how we still do it is still not the right way. But it work because we still get the mineral. You understand me? I say? But the right way is to go to it green and fresh. Before we don't even know these ancient tradition. Liz?
And we're dealing with these technical difficulties.
Yeah, we see, man. Me
It's all good.
understand about
It's, it's all good. It's all good. You see that right there?
no,
Yeah.
Like magic right there.
Like
which
magic.
is right, which is right, which is right.
Black magic. Black girl magic.
Mm-hmm.
Black god magic. That's right.
Which is right, which is right. True.
And I'm so happy we doing this right here, and for you to give that share,
Mhm.
because it is very important that people know how to use these herbs when they're most potent.
Mhm.
Some people literally say that you can't eat the leaves. I don't know if you ever heard of this. There's people scared to eat the leaves off the tree. They say you should not eat the leaves off the tree. That's not good food. You're gonna get sick. People say that, but they will eat plastic chicken. They will eat
True.
they will eat food that could stay in a box or a container for over 2 years. The tree
Mm.
uses plant is leaves. You get the same old food that got coloring, different types of little oily, look like organisms in it, and eat it. And you eat it thinking it's gonna dissolve or change in the water or something to something wholesome for you. I don't know, but it's so many people of our people that don't know how to use these herbs properly, and that are not even aware what they look like, because remember, some of that stuff doesn't look the same in its original state because of genetic modification. So how
Yes,
do you
yes,
teach
yes,
the
yes.
children how to pick what a lime should look like? What is this? The next generation ahead, if we don't show them the seeds and the colors they're
Real
supposed
talk.
to be,
Real talk.
they're gonna think it could be seedless. Because remember, we're dealing with the seedless too, right? Where do you
Mhm.
find a seed in a date? I bought dates the other day. I didn't even know dates had seed in it, right? But duh, everything living has a seed. Everything
Mhm.
living has a seed. I have seeds. Uh, the ovaries. I have seeds. Everything growing has seed, or you can't plant it. You can't grow it.
True.
The earth need a
True.
seed to make life. So
True.
to fertilize. So explaining that what you're explaining is important, because I think that's the basis to, if you didn't know anything, how would you know how to pick your food? How would you know if it's real food? And that's important. And then when
True.
you get to the herbs, and that's another, me and my boy was getting into it. He said it's a difference between herbs and tree. Maybe you could break this down. I said, wait, hold on. I said, is it that the tree could be considered herbal? Or he said no. He said no. I said, all right. Um, the leaves on the tree are for herbal medicinal use. He said, he said, wait, because I do this for a living. And I was like, all right, let's get this straight, because we could be confusing people. And that is and I'm not trying to do that. So how do you infer? I like to be anal, or I say I don't know. Let
Mhm.
me go look this up. Let me see. But what I do know is that I've used the leaves and barks for herbal resource to get well. I've done that. I herbalistically use those things in herbal tonics to get well. So what is your take on that, and what else could we use for medicinal purpose regarding wellness and keeping the immune system strong with respiratory issues?
All right. First, you say the herbs. Oh, you didn't know the difference. That's a very good
Mhm.
question. But you see, when me start to really look back in ancient time, what we see now as tree, what we see now as tree was bush, because tree used to be monster tall. So when you think
Oh,
about tree, what we are seeing now is all bush. You know what I mean? Because tree used
okay.
to be up in the heavens. We up, isn't it? So we have to kind of brush that out of our mind. Even just by looking into certain areas and using common sense, and then by studying herbs in other country, it used to tell me say Canada and even Europe was like Jamaica, have a tropical country. So that now make me start to think. I mean, I said, damn, no, this does sound right, because but if this plant was there that time, it have to be tropical because these plants can't grow nowhere cold. You see me? So I start to you see levels now. So there's so much things that happen. It make you have to think, think and tell me do good. All right. When it comes to herbs, natural herbs, and even when it comes to fruits, we have to try to get to the seasonal fruits. Most of the fruits and what we see now, if it's not GMO, it's cross breeding, or what they call selective breeding, or you call it we call it you need a wild or it's second to the wild. You see the one with second to the wild, like you have the wild mango and you have the semi-wild, We can't
Uh-huh.
eat the semi-wild. It's just like the cherry tomato. The cherry tomato is not the original, but we can eat it because it's second to the wild, so it's at the semi-wild. So
Mhm.
it's not exactly like the one that went further down the line. You understand me? You see? So we have to know if we kind of pick. So these are the things that Dr. Sebi that try to point out. But listen me, you're not going to have an inner standing unless you know what I go on. You have to have a in the field experience. You
Mm.
understand? Because me listen, enough people out there talk and me say, they just can't talk sweet and write sweet, but they still have a deep inner standing. Because what? This is how much deep. You have to learn these things. You don't have to learn them. You have to learn this from the field. So when you have an experience in the field, and everything will start to cherry up inside of your brain. You say, damn, but me know these things from a long time. But me never see these things. It's just like I feel any tree we see grow is natural. No. Because man also an invent tree. Them speak from the original and start to crossbreed. And these trees not natural. These trees also acidic. So
Mm.
we have to be careful of some of these food. But the right food to eat is the seasonal. Meaning when you look up a seasonal fruit, it tell you between September and October. It tell you between um March and April. You understand what I mean? So everything
Uh-huh.
have a season. Every year it go around the line. So we have to get to
Mhm.
know the seasonal fruit, because after the season is not alkaline. You just eat a fruit.
Got you. I was trying to So okay. I was like, wait a minute. I was lost, and then I came in real quick with it. I got what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
saying
Hmm.
get it in the season that it
Exactly.
produce itself, because after that it loses the alkalinity
Exactly.
that you
Because
need.
yeah, because the one that will grow right through the season is agriculture. Agriculture means the one where man farm. The natural tree we not have to farm it. You just eat and you throw the seed them out and it start to grow. And it create its own forest. Listen, me learn this.
Got you.
If you have a natural garden, even if you have some hybrid flowers outside, and many quarrel go on at the house and such, after a while the flower them start to fade away. You understand? Just like we as human, your environment kind of shape you. You see? So even though we say we are trying to be positive, that's why I always say we can cleanse the cells them and feel healthy. But to get 100% health, we have to go right back into the forest. Because the very air where you are breathing is the life breathing energy. You don't have to eat if you get the right air.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So everything in its order. Eat in its order. Eat from the order that it produces itself. Don't if it's out of order,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna provide the same benefit for you or no benefit, basically. You know.
When I say when I say
So
because
if
them
it
create
if you catch it, like okay, if they're growing it at a time when it's not in season, it's
yeah,
not the order. That's not the
no,
natural
yeah,
order.
those are not natural. No, we're
Right.
gonna use this term. Those are man-made. When them somehow draw genes from something and match up to create something that can produce right around. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Yeah, but
Yes.
the natural thing, it takes time to develop. It takes time to get all of that nutriments. Remember, you have to remember this. We never used to eat like how we are eating now. Now we've been
Right.
programmed to eat 23 times, 4, 5 times a day and everything. Back then we never used to eat that way. And when we eat something, we will eat. Because when we eat, it can serve for months. We don't have to eat. Because when we eat now, it's chemical. We send this chemical signal to your brain continuously tell us you're hungry. It create good consumers, so you always a buy every time every time you feel hungry, you always a buy. It's a chemical
That's right.
reaction. That's the thing when you put in the food. Because you send that
Yes.
signal to your brain. So every minute you're hungry, even when your belly full, you're still hungry. So you eat yourself big and fat, so and have all kind of problems, sickness and all this. You understand what I mean? So we have to get to understand that it's an addiction, like a drugs, not the food.
That we I just was literally doing a science project with my son, and we was
Mm-hmm,
talking about chemical reactions,
mm-hmm,
biochemical reactions in the
mm-hmm.
body and outside.
Exactly.
So a
Mm-hmm,
which was basically something that we should know already, right? But some people that don't. So real quickly, a biochemical reaction can be exothermic or endothermic. And exothermic is when you're releasing energy. Endothermic is when you are absorbing it. So an endothermic biochemical reaction to the body would be from the sun, right? Absorbed through the skin.
mm-hmm,
I was trying to make fun so
mm-hmm,
my son understood because he was like, ah. And I was like, all right, wait. You get the sun, you sleeping on the corner, mommy sleeping on the corner because y'all driving her crazy, she tired, she needs the sun, or she going or or it's gonna be a wrap. Y'all not going to the park. That's what I said.
true.
And I was like, all right, the sun hit me, goes through my skin absorbs it. It's not a chemical reaction until the absorption of the skin. So therefore can be an absorption of the energy I need.
Mm-hmm,
When the energy takes place from the absorption that happened through the skin from the sun, that is the biochemical reaction, which is endothermic outside.
mm-hmm,
The inside is on the cellular, right? So if you say that um exothermically speaking, that
mm-hmm,
kind of biochemical reaction, if the food is not good, and
mm-hmm.
then the strawberry is let's say it's a strawberry and we're using it for juicing and it's not in its natural form, it don't give the proper properties we need for what we're looking for, we're not getting the full
Exactly.
reaction, we're not getting the full energy, right? So that our energy is going to be low. We think and we're still going to be hungry because we still lack the nutritional value that we actually need from what we are using. I was trying to get somewhere. That's where I was going with it. So yeah, I
You're
just
right,
wanted to
man.
do the science with it so people could, understand, not just like, okay, well, he said don't do this and don't do that that time, and then I'm
Yeah.
saying, oh well, all this such stuff. Like, how does that work? And I think when we get to that point, and need to start teaching our children that way too, like the science on this, because they took so much of that away, taking so much of our natural habitation away, and our eating structures and habits that are making us sick, literally, literally. So like, okay, because I know that we about to go in. I'm about to go somewhere all over the place. What do you
Problem.
recommend, right, for immunity? That was the other question, right? What do you recommend for immunity, respiratory wise? Herbs for respiratory, because a lot of people, children, especially with the asthma here, we suffer with that very bad situations with asthma, and respiratory issues. People smoke, a lot in the city, and the chemical exposure that we are, pollutants that we are exposed to, and then now they're talking about a 5G, which is something that can affect uh organ function. So one of the things, the respiratory, what are some of the herbs that are very strong and good for respiratory intake? I like mullein and horehound, but hit me.
No problem. All right. You see, for this now, I like to put a combination of herbs. I mean, like to put bitterhood inside of it. Bitterhood, you know, bitterhood.
What's
You can use
bitter wood?
bitterhood. Bitterhood.
Bitter wood.
Bitterwood.
Bitter wood.
Wood. Yeah, WOOD. Bitter wood.
Bitter wood. Okay, that's a herb, right?
Yes, that's a well, it's a stick you get like. It's a tree like, but then put it up in a stick farm. Me did have it, but me kind of use out some cause I have to regularly cleanse my system also, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. Bitterhood. Me put neem, neem, neem. Neem with the bitterhood. You can use even the neem stick and brush your teeth them. Me use most of the time and brush my teeth them. The neem stick. You can't even use the bitterhood stick to and brush your teeth. Anything with bitter good for use it, brush your teeth, rub your teeth them until them get all the thing come off it. So me combine these three. Sometimes I put even Cersei inside of it. Cersei. Me not think that one's so common here.
Cersei.
Yeah, Cersei. Yeah, Cersei. Yeah. CER.
CERSEE. Cerasi.
Yeah, Cersei.
I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Cersei. You see these bitters? Crazy bitter. When you talk about oxygen flow through the body, because as what them teachers said, enough of these new signal now what it affect. It affect that give you tightening of chest. Plus it give you pneumonia. Pneumonia is when mucus inside of the tissue sacs inside of the lungs. That means mucus, which is the same pus. You see, so if you keep the lungs clean, you just have to drink these tea to wash out all of the mucus right out of your body. I mean, I have mucus problem. So I'll say it over again. Me not eat the little biscuit them and the little sweet something them. And these are the things that
the little biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh.
These are the little artificial something to also had up mucus inside of your body. Because your body can't digest these things. Even when it ease the body out, it smells very bad. These are the things inside your body. Because they are toxic.
Yes.
Toxic,
yes.
Yeah.
So you
find out this, not for the family them are eating some of these toxic, these whopper biscuit. We have to try to cut out these whopper biscuit eating.
Yeah, I don't like biscuit.
Most of the time we eat one time of the day, just 12 o'clock. During the evening, when I go down at the evening, we drink like we make a sea moss, mix up, mix up my sea moss. Like we have my herbs already boiled, sea moss and saucy perla. You don't drink that, say your body, your body will lick it 102 mineral, Yeah, the highest. It's just that, listen, when people are really understand, them feel say when you're there at your highest level, you have to think English. No, you think, it's like you think the universe, You understand me, I say? So, you not think English, you know what I mean? You see, sometimes make people know these things. That's why you say it's good when we have a personal experience into these things. Because even the great teacher, Dr. Sebia said, try to spend some time in the jungle. You see, if we leave and go out in there and try to know the herbs them from a field perspective. And me always I say, if we try to taste them, smell them, feel them, notice them good and feel an image memory. So even if you go buy it at the store and somebody give you something, you can say, no man, me already know this, And I saw it, you see, and I saw it smell either. Because we get something we don't even know where I get. Because sometimes some people present some herbs to me. I say, where you call it herbs then? You see, them don't know. I say, you just take something you don't know. You're supposed to know where I get. You see, I say, I actually know that one there and that one there not good one. Because I didn't want the way they just cut and stick in the ground. It don't grow from a seed. So simple as that. You can be tricked if you don't have a field perspective or a little understanding of it.
Oh man. Okay, I thought I was gonna do it again. Yes, a field perspective. What you're saying. You need to have a field perspective, meaning you take yourself out into the woods, jungle,
Yes.
where those fruits and vegetables grow, where those trees,
Exactly.
those herbal trees are, and you get acquainted with them. You find out, learn the marks.
Eat them raw.
Right, the lines of the leaves too. You know, in the not botanical garden, in Brooklyn Park, if you ever get a chance, their museum on leaves and trees, and that they have all in Brooklyn is in there, and they have the leaf, right, and how to identify it. So for the oak tree, the maple tree, they show you the leaf and the pattern, and they say like our finger, like your fingerprint, the leaves have the same, and none of them are the same. So you need to learn them, then you'll know what tree that is, and you'll be familiar. So even if it's a fake one, at least you know, well, this is fake, but this is this type of tree that you tried to regrow, and it don't look like this.
All right. How if you know the fake one them too? You see, the fake one them a quick season. By every 2 months, 1 month or so, you see the fake one them. But the original take time. Not only that, when they have the fake things, then they have to spray chemical upon the fake one them. Why? Because when Mother Nature, insect and grasshopper come, it eat them up down. You know, Mother Nature insect don't want to see nothing unnatural. That's why you see them have to spray the insect spray upon them. But you see the natural things, which is the natural callaloo, the natural dandelion, the natural anything with natural, Mother Nature insect not eat it. Them depend it. It's like them eat essence of it. They don't really eat it. But anything with unnatural, Mother Nature insect them attack it. That's why you see them have to spray the agriculture place. Learn this from me. You see, if the tree them when they spray the natural, they would have start dead off. Then they start quail down because a natural tree can't manage chemical. That's why we sick. Because a beer chemical them a spray from the ear, them a put on the food, in the water and all them something like. You know?
That's
you see,
right.
so anything when natural, chemical can't grow it. So that me I try to show the family them, but me I say, you see, through them have a field experience. Enough of we can't really catch a part there. You know, once the plant is natural, you can't use chemical and grow it. So the Monsanto chemical or whoever throw this chemical, it will kill them. That's why you see most of the natural something them are dead off, and the hybrid something them are come up because they make for any environment, chemical environment and something. Them not natural. You understand? So when a natural can survive in an era where natural things have difficulty.
You know, that is the island way, right? Here, shoot, heck, we don't know what the heck is what. So my way, this is how I've learned to know that something wasn't right. It's fuzzy, like really fuzzy. Like it's these little hairs all over that are not natural to the vine, like all along the vines, or like on the actual stem, if it even has that. But you can find it too sometime, like in the fruit or the vegetable, or if you put it in the water, it doesn't react and mold. Like if I leave it in too much water, like because there's some plants I have here that you don't have to water it for a month, but the leaves will lose the nitrogen in them, and they'll start to turn yellow. The stuff that's not real, it stays like that. And you could take the apple or whatever grows from it, and you could sit it in the water, like sit it in a bowl of water, and it don't change. It just stays there. And when you cut it open, it rots from the inside out, not the outside in. You know, like
Yeah,
you ever
it's
seen an
like a
apple?
dry up. It dry up like
Yeah,
it
like it's
dry up.
it's
It's like
it's
it dry
rotten
from the
already.
inside.
It's
Yeah,
no
it's
good
dry,
from
yeah.
the inside. And when you
Yeah,
open it up, it'll
that is
be
natural,
black.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be black and have mold in inside of the fruit or the vegetable before it has the outside. You ever seen like the apple when you leave it outside maybe for an hour or two, it get browning? Like if you bite
No,
into it, it get browning.
me never really studied. You me not eat them apple here. Me not eat the American apple. You
Oh,
know,
you
me
don't
stay away
eat
from
you don't
certain
eat
things.
apples. Okay. Well, shoot, the ones here they used to at least go brown in air for maybe like a half an hour if you leave it out. Now they stay white, and you open it, and a lot of them are infected from inside, not the outside. Yeah, they no good. Yeah, and a lot of the fruits are like that. So that's how I could
Me not
tell.
eat them.
Yeah, you said we don't eat them. See, yeah, see,
Me not eat them because
I'm
me know
infested a
say,
little bit.
yeah. You see,
I'm
me know
corrupted.
say where them a come from is some small stages. And why? When you say they are Jamaica, still never eat them because you notice that when me eat what they give me one some years ago, and me eat it, tastes very good. Not only that, it don't have no liquid inside of it. It dry out. Jamaican one not so sweet, but it have enough liquid inside of it. Learn this. Majority of the food that we used to eat, the fruits, them all sour or semi-sweet. That means that they're not so sweet. Semi-sweet or bitter. Sour, semi-sweet or bitter. Most of what we are seeing now, these were sweet, 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 sweet.
It's true.
I don't hit. But listen me, at that time, it did all good. Why? Because we did actually, is that was the food. So we did used to it. It's just like growing a child now to eat lime. Even as an adult age, lime coming like a nut. But when I ways and I try to get them back, and that's where the problem comes. So it will have been changed with taste bud being changed to only addictive to chemical. Because we can't addictive to something natural. No, we don't want every day some greens, but to all we been addictive. We don't want some chicken every day. You know, we don't want some Kentucky every day. We don't try to show you. It's an
Right,
addiction. You know?
right. That's so when you when we are speaking in terms of the respiratory, right? Just because I want everybody to be able to follow us. What you gave for the respiratory is bitter wood,
Yeah.
neem, and
Mhm.
cerassi.
Yeah.
That's good for the respiratory if you're
Yeah.
dealing with phlegm,
Oh,
mucus.
G's and P, man. And make sure you say yes, you know, because
Right, right, right.
you know, and instead of go eat, yeah, and instead of go eat some things where you're not sure of, where it more phlegmy to your body, you could just make some smoothie with the sea moss. You know what I mean? Yes. So don't forget that one, the sea moss. You can't drop the sarsaparilla because you see, after you're done cleaning with these herbs, your body will go on back that, you know, because you're going to lose a lot of things, you know. Your body will go on back that iron. So the sarsaparilla now, good for dropping after now you boil some sarsaparilla and you can mix it with the sea moss and close up that. You don't have
So,
no problem. You don't have no symptom. You see, we don't have these things.
so
But we
you
used to ask when everybody say, when you get certain season, them sick. So I say, what make you sick? Are the changes of the climate? At this, I say, but if you change of the climate affect you, it don't affect me. I said, there's something else that make you sick, but the way you've been conditioned and the food make your jugs, the cancer, the same food that make you sick. Because when you get certain time of year, we eat up all different type of something. Notice when you catch like this time what they call Christmas. But I'm not dealing with Chris, you know. You see? So I must listen must. I listen must. When you catch these time at the end of the year, when it's all the end of the year, because we know they mig like the year that. You see people start to eat this whole different something. Then back over in January, they have all kind of sickness. Then them all tell us, say, I chew the weather and the climate. They never realize that the food them not eat up during this.
yeah. No, for real. For real. And no, no, that's true. That's true. There, another thing too is like during certain times you should lean away from the solid food and be more inviting to the soup. Yeah, to the go ahead, bring it. To the soup and the tea, especially during this time. I was
Right,
telling
right.
people
Mm-hmm.
do the soups. You sickly. We're being exposed. You can't get that type of nutritional intake better than liquid. Liquid is the best. That's why I can't stand pills, vitamin and stuff like that because a solid form. I say do the extract or make a tincture or get the tea. But you need liquid to get into the cell. The cell takes the liquid better. The food gets excreted. The solid is waste. So if you make a whole bunch of rice, chicken, beans, nitrogen based, it's no good. It's especially if you're already clogged up and your body's trying to process the mucus in it, you're adding more fuel to the fire. So you gotta get the soups and the teas, and sometime too a day of no food. With the babies, maybe
Good.
maybe half, right? But what do you recommend for bowel cleaning or to keeping like the um the circulatory easy, especially for constipation? Right now, I know with that anxiety, stress causes people to have um nervous system issues and digestive issues. So menstruals are off, digestion is an issue, and going to the bathroom, especially for some of the elders, you know, and we may be feeding them wrong, and the babies. What do you suggest for easy stool removal? Because you can put all this good stuff in you, but if your body can't excrete it, that means there's a problem processing. So yeah, we need to make sure that bowel's running right.
CMAS.
CMOS,
Drink that CMAS.
you ain't never mind.
CMAS.
That CMOS.
All right. You see the bitters, you see the neem and the bitterhood and the cersei that will make the bowel move. You know? But you also want back mineral inside of the body. You know, and then only that you want things that easily digest. You know, easily digest. And that's the thing, you know, we are eating them now, we're hard to digest. We are clog up inside our system.
Mm-hmm. That's my main thing. When people say they detoxing, I say you're gonna throw the good and the bad with some of them herbs out. You got to be careful, and you want to put the good in when you take the good and the bad out if you're already sick, because your body is not ready to have all of the influx of what you're throwing out. Good, the bad need to go, we know that, but the good is going to go too with some of those herbs that you don't know you're using, that you really shouldn't be using because they're too strong. So what's the easiest stuff that you could put in, and it also replenishes what you need when you're removing stuff out? You know, what is building the white which it is the cells, the white cell count needs to be higher than the red cell count, right? I hope I don't got that backwards. I know it's one or the other that those cells, that when they produce themselves more, they allow for stronger immunity to things that are not supposed to be in the body or invasive to it. Is it the red or the doggone white? I need to check that out on myself. Kind of forgot. But yeah, what do you recommend builds the blood? Yeah, builds blood.
All right. Sarsaparilla. Burdock.
No, that's true. I used to give that to my uncle,
Yeah.
and it was very good with
Burdock.
milk thistle.
Where give it with?
A milk thistle, and he didn't have to take his medication.
Yeah. And you have saw thistle too. You know saw thistle?
Wait, spell that one?
SAWTHISTLE. Saw thistle.
Oh, saw thistle.
Yeah,
Oh,
saw
okay,
thistle.
saw thistle.
Yeah, but that's seasonal, you know. You have certain season, it does disappear. You know, when the season come back, you see there's a chop enough all over the place because it have enough seed.
So wait, this one is for, wait, the first one you said was, dang, you just said it. I need some doggone
Sarsaparilla.
freaking ginkgo.
Pepper blood flow.
Sarsaparilla.
Mm-hmm.
Saw thistle.
Yeah, saw thistle.
Saw thistle, and another one you said.
Burdock.
Burdock. Oh,
Yeah.
heck yeah, burdock.
Burdock root.
Burdock root. Yep. I seen that coming out the side of the Family Dollar store. It was coming out the concrete, right along the street.
A burdock.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's thick, right? It's a thick root, right?
Yeah. It's a thick root. Some might grow thick, some might grow small. You know. Mm-hmm.
It was coming right out the concrete of the corner of the store. It was coming.
Mm-hmm.
They was coming up along there, and I said, "Is that good to take?" Because I wanted to take it, but then I said, "Out the concrete." I was like, I don't know if I should do that or not. But
yeah, that's a natural plant. You see, a natural plant grow anywhere. You don't really need the aid of a man to grow. You know, it does grow wild. That's why I tell people, say agriculture now is, most of these agriculture plant is not natural, because a natural plant no need aid. You don't have to aid it. It does grow wildly. That means when they ain't have to farm nor nothing, what we want does grow wildly. You understand? The wild color, I remember we learn. Insect now got trouble the natural something them. The insect only go for the unnatural something them. That's why you see them have to spray them. So we not only eat unnatural something, but we are eat things with chemical. The wild color low, you see it grow wildly, and you pick and eat it. You see, what we don't know enough. There are people who living at the bush them, you know. We don't really communicate. We are live for like 150 and can walk by them bathroom, them higher function very well. The news now show these people. When we notice the American news show people, they show you some people who reach 100, you know, but there's some sick people who barely can move and sitting.
Yeah, they be like 112.
Yeah, me show you some people who get up fast. People who are old and fit. Okay, I said, damn. You see me, I go and push the dig. They tell 100 and hard, and I dig up yam and them something, and me I say, watch your man. At them levels, me I try to show you. Let me tell you what start to kill these people. These people never used to eat garlic, and they never used to eat onion and these things. And then the new generation start to introduce these things to them that diet. And then after they start to have certain sickness. You see, once they start to go to doctor and start get all of these drugs, because them people never go and know doctor and them something. And that kill them off. Because the new age bring them in this doctor system. Because them people, me used to be around some old people who say, in the country section. Because I go from time to time, go spend time down there. We say them don't go doctor, them don't want to go to them place unless upon them die in bed. You see, but the new age them now, give them some food in the shit eat and then get sick. And then carry them go to a doctor. And then quick time after then dead. Because all of these poison, them body not used to these poison. You understand? For the doctor. Yep. You see, people in the city kind of immune to it. Even though it kill them,
no,
they tell them get it so regular. You understand what I say?
We should have been dead already, but they can't kill us like roaches. We
but they make us sick. They make us can't think. Remember, become short. We don't retain nothing. Me can't tell you that. Me I deal with 1 billion people on Facebook and me can't see. And here I know, me can't catch up with the people. When some of them garner them feelings and they write up this long article, if you have good memory who are read it, you can see them make a whole lot of error inside of it. They say, damn, people are read, they have an understanding, they just read, they just look on the compose, the articulation, or it's or the word them look. Them look and say, say this person, oh, for him articulating word good, well, in well confined. Realize that nobody not think no more. It's like we in a zombie. Listen to me, you're not gonna see it, You have to be on a higher level. And you can see it and you say, damn. If Omega reach them people because the people in a state of mind where you see it's like them not ready. And when they start to give them just some little truth, you see, you realize that instead of them come to it, them are reverse. And you say, boy, I suppose if we just strike down enough, what would that really happen? That's why, listen to me. If you notice, even during Dr. Sabi time, when I start to reach certain levels, you don't even want to cut tree. You don't even want to write book. Because you eat right, your brain start to retain things. You don't need no word for look a book and all them. So that me get to realize that we family them last. We don't remember say every book we have. If you even notice, every time somebody talk to Dr. Sabi about a book, him try to avoid them. Because him don't want to make a book, but him know the condition mind. So him just have to kind of work with them because you know people in condition beyond this earth. To make a book, you have to cut down the tree them. The very tree provide the oxygen for we breathe. If the oxygen, if we not get the right oxygen, then we brain and we eyes them not gonna work good. You understand me?
The cells alive. No oxygen make it dead.
So when we get sick, because deficiency of oxygen, we not get sufficient oxygen. And now we are cutting all of the tree to provide the outside oxygen, all the electric breeze we breathe because it's all energy. You see? Then we are gonna be smart. We're gonna be artificially smart. You see? So if you try and just try to, there's a thing about him where that's what I tell you, say when I reach for a level, you can't see what him that try to do. Because I can't see what him that try to do. Because can't see say he might try to show people and say them have to try. Once them try to change the way them eat and get right back to mama, the memory and everything will come back. And you can't instead of you have to read and write, quick time your brain can retain. First time when they talk to an old person, them could have tell you a story from them head. Now when they talk to the new age, them have to go in a book because them head can't retain nothing. But we can't see it now because it's artificially smart.
I like that. Artificially. Sorry. Artificially smart. That is absolutely it. Implanted knowledge.
I like that one.
Implanted. It's in it, and it's so even the regurgitation is artificial. How you even reciprocate that information and retell it. It's a whole nother level of program. Whole nother level of program. And some of the a sister had put up, her name is Nubia Queen. I got so much dang on information, but I love when that's why thank you and the sister for agreeing to come on. I love this stuff. Like for real, when someone has the hands on, to me, I don't care what nobody tell me. You cannot fight personal experience. I don't care how much research you want to throw at me. If I
Mm-hmm.
saw this with my own eyes, work with this person, you're not gonna tell me that this research book says this doesn't work. I saw it with my own eyes. I
True.
used it for my own self. Like for okay, because I don't want to get off topic. What which would we use for? And thank you. What would okay? Wait, let me go over right for the bow. You said sarsaparilla, saw thistle,
Mm-hmm.
burdock root are good for moving along, and stimulating the bowel system and doing it kind of easy, right?
All right. First, as we said, you see the bitterhood, which is the bitterhood and the neem and the surface. Not even put the surface. We cannot use the bitterwood and the neem. Them there alone can give you all the cleansing, the bulk cleansing, all the intestine cleansing we need right there. So the sarsaparilla. Now, after you've done the cleansing, you're gonna want back a burst of energy, because sometimes we cleansing and we feel weak after. It's just like when you have a sickness,
Right.
the body are going through stages. So that's why you're gonna feel weak. So you're gonna need back some burst of energy. Now you're gonna need the sarsaparilla. You're gonna need the sea moss. No, the sea moss are good now for you that 92 mineral. The
See my
sarsaparilla are gonna make it complete.
it is
You see
right.
me? But you see, as well we that talk about first, try to make less of these hard food inside of the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
You see me? And we have to make the herbs, make the herbs, the mineral can go in the cells them. We don't want to stop it. We know what we like to do. We like to fry food and all these things and talk about where we use alkaline oil. You see, if you have oil in a cup and you throw water in it, the water will have trouble to pass the oil. You know? So when we are cleansed, we don't want too much of these things inside our body. We just want the natural things inside our body.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want too much oil inside our body.
What do you say for blackstrap molasses, unsulfured blackstrap molasses, moringa, black seed oil, uh what is this? Beet extract, and it's another one, I see a berry and elderberry, because everybody's using elderberry right now. Everybody and their mother is going elderberry, elderberry. And I know someone that said that they work with elderberry like kind of hard, and they said it's not you anything we know in excess is no good, but that it causes something called, you know, yes, you take too much, it's no good. You may use too little, it might be not powerful enough. You got to know the right proportion, everything in proportion, balance is righteous. So what would you say about those mentioned, because they're very popular for people here that are using them, and some of those things are not in their rawest form being sold here in the States. Moringa for sure. I don't even like moringa from here. If I'm not getting it from a source like out of this country, I don't even want the moringa.
All right, we'll start by elderberry.
Elderberry. Okay,
All right, we're gonna learn this now. Anything when natural, you can consume any amount. You can consume any amount of sea moss. You can consume any amount of blue vervain. You can consume any amount of Guinean weed. Even the very baby mother can do it. What we have to look into, when we take the poison garlic, onion, the scallion, the beef, the pork, whenever that thing, so we have to take too much, don't. But why not come to something natural? We always say it's too strong. Anything when natural can't too strong, because you know what? It's natural. It simulates with all of your cells them, so it can't be too much. You know why? We've been trained and been programming at this measurement way. Why? Because when they give you something, they might be measure what they might give you. If they don't measure, don't kill it, because what they might use is artificial. If somebody don't know the herbs and then give you artificial herbs, then you better then measure it, give you, because they don't want to give you too much and then go kill you either, because it will clog up your system. But once you eat the natural things, no measurement. Remember, you get that from me. No measurement. You see, we confuse with this thing. I don't make elderberry and to go across the ear. What we talk about, every fruit have a what? Season. You mention the person say, if them eat too much, so we have to have a balance. Them right, because the one them are gonna eat right around the ear, no good for them. Them one they are the agriculture one. So if you don't know where you do, it clog up your system, acid. You see, So the right, but once you eat the natural seasonal one, which is a little fine one, when me realize that most Americans don't know them something. Because me only say everybody, elderberry, elderberry. I have whole heap of posts in a feed. You just go to me YouTube. You see when me bring up the message, just like how me attack. I put it up and say, talk to me upon this family. You see, elderberry. If this thing natural, whatever. I just show, as me say, I know my page is me I use. So me don't know if access, you know. If I'm my phone, can know if access my something. It's have to listen. You can see a listen name there. You understand? So me don't know how to access this. Let me just show you. Say elderberry, when I talk about elderberry, a pies never eat. So them right, them have to know what them do. They can't eat too much. If you eat the right something, you can't eat any amount.
But and
we have common sense when we eat. If you eat too much, make your belly feel swell up. Then you know say your stomach will go rest against the liver and kidney. Circulation. The levels, that's simple. You see? But once you eat something natural, you eat any amount. Once you drink, you know what me used to hear? Just listen to me. You used to hear say if you drink too much bitters, your body now go function right and you go sick. About a couple of years well, me I drink beer bitters every day. Every morning. Because I say me have to prove everything with my herbs. So as me tell you, when you have an experience for yourself different from when you don't, you know, yes, at first you'll go through some sickness because that's the body that cleanse itself. There's a whole heap of shit inside of you from your baby. We clog up some section inside of you. You see, when you start to clean out all of these real cleansing start to happen, then your memory just becomes blossom. You say, damn. Then when you reason with other people, you wonder how we can get at them because you see them in such a low state of mind and so look nourished thinking and so look a book and it looks so people are ready for real information because the real information they're within you and not outside of you.
that's right. No,
And
that's
the
true.
information comes from the earth. That means that once we are eating the right food, the information out, then you realize that all of these people you look up to where you think smart and have degree and PhD, dumb. But you can't say it because you know what I mean? You get to see the little narrative and how them been programmed and then can spread them thought and thinking and can
Because
use
you
them brain
detach. You
unless it's
detach.
only corporate. It's business wise.
No, it's true. Because you're
No,
detached
I can't tell you that.
from
You
your
know?
natural. So the information that you will receive from your natural element that actually is in your DNA needs to be reactivated, but it's not activated, you know, because it needs to be
Easy.
restored like a
Easy as that.
computer.
Easy as that. It
The
does
the
seem difficult because you have to see some people where the whole of your life you sit down and hear, look up to Professor this and Mark, Professor this will go through the university of the highest, whatever, when it becomes condition. You know, it's just like this me, just like the lie where they spread. They just repeat these lies every day, and you become condition. You know, you understand what I mean? And you can't have fear. The world will end. These are
for
the
real.
things. I don't know disease that kill you, no. I don't know corona, I don't know AIDS, I know cancer kill you, no. And the worry where you start to worry, break down your immune system so the sickness start to eat your passer.
For real. For real. That is the app. That is the
Common
truth. Because
sense.
stress kills. Stress kills and stress make you sick. That's a fact.
Common sense, simple.
That's
So
a fact.
when me down me, I listen, me, I say these people listening too much smart people. This a person that tell us this, this a person that tell us that. Don't confuse, man. Listen to you, man. You know, when me listen, me I say, damn, instead of saying something, me I say, you know, I have to share these things. And me can't think for myself. Me don't have no problem in that area. You know, it's just that me I try how me can reach to the people and dear level. Because when we try to reach out, me see them at get up. Everybody start get up. You see, me say, no, man. You know, instead of them coming,
It's true. No, it's true. And I get what you're saying. Like you got to be able to bring that message you just said on their level because
yeah,
they
yeah,
can't receive it. They can't receive it on the level of intelligence that they're working with. So it's not going to get processed. What you're saying, they can't
exactly.
process it. Like it's anything natural you can't overtake. But in their mind, what do you mean? The doctor said this, the book said that, the nothing that you know or
You got that.
you getting. If it's natural, then naturally your body is going to acclimate to what it needs and it's going to stop at what it doesn't. Like when and you're right, because when I used to have my father used to buy a lot of oranges because he's from Guatemala. So we used to buy the sugar cane and the oranges cut in the street, and I used to tear them things up. But it didn't matter. And oh yeah, and the canepa, the canepe with the little fur on it. it didn't matter how much I wanted to eat. I could not eat past a certain amount. The natural sugar in there, the natural sugar would settle my stomach. I couldn't take no more, and I was fine. I would go off. With this sugar tricks the insulin in your stomach. What they call it? God dang it. Right? I be trying to bring it back to the scientific, explanation.
Yeah,
The
me understand. Me understand.
the
But listen me.
the pancreas
Yeah.
that in the pancreas, you need it process. It tricks it, and it doesn't understand how much sugar you have in the body, and so therefore this is how diabetes becomes an issue. You know how you catch that, how you can get an overflow in the blood of toxic, sugar
Exactly.
like that. And that sugar, it cannot be measured because it's unnatural. So it is no limitation. The body don't recognize it. I get enough that I not. It doesn't even belong in here. I'm trying to find out where to put the sucker. you know, you know. Shoot,
Real
I
time.
send it to your legs, your limbs, your toes. What?
Real.
Right. So
Them so.
right. Okay. Garlic. Garlic. I'm glad you mentioned that because an elder in a friend of mine video yesterday night that I seen, they are in St. Croix. He said we eat garlic. And I eat it every day. He said I eat it every day, and that's something like a staple. Now, garlic here was being recommended by a lot of herbalists and by people that were, getting into the genetically modified food and non-gen, all this extra stuff that got people like, oh, what do
Me
I eat?
understand. Yeah. Me
But
understand.
the garlic, they said you should not have it all because it's poison, it's toxic, it's not alkaline. Now that would be the garlic that we're growing, correct? Because it's unnatural. Hold on. Excuse me. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. No. Look. Okay. Anyway, so the actual garlic that we're growing here, it's not natural, right? So that wouldn't be the garlic you would want to intake or use, correct?
All right. We have got all out on garlic. No garlic, no good. It's just that some more toxic, more some because should they inject it to swell it up bigger, the one them of the year. But no garlic is natural. When me actually know these things from last time. I'm sure you just using the senses. You see, when they're too intoxicated by these foods, the senses don't work too right, I'm not sure it work. You used to hear them say, we didn't have a teeth problem way back because we used to eat all kind of garbage. So said it rot your teeth. And but the meet a lady where a lady I tell me say we use the garlic inside of the teeth. Because me a man who never had no doctor man. Me I tell you about back in the early 20s. Me a 40 now. I'm in early 20s. You see, and me a man who never like to use, got no doctor and nothing. You see, and she say, because me I say when doctor give you drugs, all it do is numb up your cells them and you stop feeling pain. But the infection is still there, Me that use common sense, from early on. So she tell me say about this garlic and she said the garlic can stop the pain. Me say, so what kind of substance in the garlic can stop the pain? She said, the garlic have antibiotic. I said, okay, because me surely hear the doctor them talk about antibiotic. So how you differentiate the antibiotic from the doctor them? You know, say the doctor one them no good. But how the garlic one good? See, I'm gonna tell you something. Tell you say when you think, and you follow, it's like I said, as I'm telling you, sometimes it's difficult for me try to reach people. It's difficult because me I say them can't see what me I see. Is it because me I see right?
For real.
When it comes to natural things, is that I'm gonna tell you, say when they start to get right, it's like when I get back to mama, you're obedient to her. People start to come inside of you, and you realize, you know what I mean? It's just to reach back to the people. All right. Garlic. What she said, take the garlic, put it, I'm gonna push it down on the teeth. After an hour, so the teeth stop hurt me.
Take the garlic crusher and put it on your teeth.
Yeah, the teeth they have a hole.
Uh-huh.
And after like an hour, about half an hour to an hour, the whole area stop hurt me and like it numb up. But when I spit out the garlic now, spit out the garlic, I like the feeling. Realize that even my tongue numb up. And I say, no man, this not right at all, It's not right at all. It's not supposed to be a numb me up. So you understand me? I say it feel like when I get infection. I say this is not supposed to be a numb me up so like when me under the drugs. You understand? But the body react because show me the man where always at the back and forth at the bush. You understand? It's just myself. constant with the herbs that come with a constant now. You understand? You see, somebody react to all of these unnatural things. But that's like a number tongue number. Stop to move on him something. Part of tongue like it's dead. Part of my can run as dead and I said, no. Yeah, you can need to do some research on it. You know? We need to know more about that something. You see, I'm do some research and you see, you know, when I go study on it on the internet, you go see them and show you good about it because it's business. Then can't show you bad about it. That people know how to go. So me that plant it in the field. And garlic no grow from a seed. Garlic grow from a cob. Even the same garlic grow alien. Another name. The long tall one with the tall green. Garlic and onion grow them. Garlic and onion are brother and sister. They come from the same genes, like pull and create and mix and create two something different. So the two of them are two poison. You see, slow poison in the body. You see. So when people say garlic and garlic remove the cholesterol, what kind of substance in the garlic remove the cholesterol? It have to be acidic because it's a number of your body. Don't when you feel acid problem.
Yeah.
So when that acid remove the cholesterol, what create the cholesterol? I don't really cholesterol, you know, but is that when the cells them start to grow, this plaque around them, you know, they start getting infected and start getting closer. You know, so we call it cholesterol. We just use the word cholesterol. You know? And claim the garlic, move that. What kind of substance move it? It's the acid. The same acid that move it, it also affect the mucous membrane. The same acid, it affect the mucous membrane. Means it ain't doing no here, it affect even more bad. Just like when you take conventional drugs. It numb up all of your cells them, but the sickness still inside your body, you eat your body out. When you numb up all your cells them, in your mind say, yo, I feel better, you know, because you know, 2 weeks after the pain you don't feel over yourself, you start feeling under yourself. You say, wait, this is better and this is when I start. No, it's the same sickness, but it a move through your body. You understand? It's the same sickness inside of the body, but it a move to your body because at first you never really dealt with it, you know. You only numb up your nerve cells them, you know. The reaction, the natural reaction where your body give you, where show you say you have chemical inside of it. You see? So now this infection or disease or something that to spread through the cells them. You know, till the pain you don't feel up yourself, or you feel it round yourself. It's the same pain, but the same sickness, but it starts to spread through the body, you know. So true, you never dealt with it at first. You just fool your nerves, you mash up the mind because when you take this pill, your memory, it has so much bad side effect. You know, it affects even the cells them inside of your body. So it do more damage than good. But what it do, it numb up the nerve cells them, so you don't feel the headache and you don't feel the pain or nothing. Where your body give this signal and show you says inside of your body sick. You know, you have things in there when need to come out. Yeah, your body teach, your body responds to these things. It's just that the sense has been black against these things, you know, because so much years and not so much crap. And you know, learn to use your own body senses. You know why? Tell yourself, say, somebody out there so smarter than you. We dress up every day in a nice white something well look decent and you go study for years in a university. Then him go heal me. That's how we go wrong. You understand?
No. That is so true. I was in my children's doctor's office, and you know, not because I wanted to be, but because I don't have a laboratory. So I wanted to get some blood tests done. And let me learn how to test blood and how to take it out the vein and put that sucker back in, and it's gonna be a wrap because I will be like a little clinic up in here. But anyway, listen,
we understand now.
I'm serious.
I understand. But listen me, when I test blood now them something there. You know why? From here eat right, you no need to do that. But if you know you have mixed mass, then you know you go through symptoms where you make you worry, so you go test. But me not test no blood. Listen me, I go to Chicago already. I deal with a person who have HIV. Is it? And that person respect me beyond the earth because she say, yo, you know, make yourself go big. Me say, me not ready for the heat like Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi that collect money so him could manage the heat. Me don't want so much money for the people. Me just want to see people healthy.
No, you
know? But that's why I say everything is simple. Listen me. Healing is simple. Everything is simple. It's just that when the European indoctrination done with you, everything seems complicated. When we read through enough of these, that if these people go out of the field and realize they much, so they don't have good memory. It's very simple. Everything very, it just too simple. But listen, me, if you try to explain it to indoctrination mind how simple it is, no, that's things are complicated. People must have said words where they don't understand, and you see, we become so indoctrinated. You know what I mean? When this thing is so simply explained, everything. Me never go to school to fly a pure plane. Once me have the mind to fly one, me sit alongside of the pilot, we can learn that too and become better than him. You know why? Love and through school for years. I want freelance, so me I gotta be more creative about everything when me I do.
Yeah.
It's
That's
simple.
the black god. That's that melanin, you know? And you
So,
can't stop it. You when you put you in your right environment and you put what belongs in you rightfully, you no one can you can't stop yourself and no one can stop you. That
facts,
is
that's a fact.
that is
That's a
that
fact.
you are a unlimited force, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And until we think of ourselves like that, know that about ourselves, because yeah, literally, that's not just something that we're just saying and call and trying to make up. It's real. You have these
True, true.
genius, baby genius, that are in some of the most detrimental situations. They come
Mm-hmm.
out to be the best in sports. They come out to be genius. They come out to be, and mind you, they're not eating right. They're not being treated right. They're not in half of the environments they're supposed to be in, and they still are unstoppable. So imagine
Mm-hmm.
what happens when we're being exposed properly. Oh my goodness,
True,
to
true.
the proper light, and I'm talking
Facts.
about spiritually, physically, emotionally. When I say light, I'm talking about on all forms, on all levels,
True, true.
light.
Which is
Yeah,
right.
light
And just to
force.
show you this, we're all born with a natural for this. We that do C-section back in the centuries, we never have to write book. You know why? Something we know. No, them say we smart and we are cook. We have to have a receipt or we have to have computer show it. Cooking and where you watch and learn is something we're inside of you. So even when some people tell me say spirituality and that's something where you read about, you know, reaching here, so you're still stressed. You see, because real spirituality, you know, it just come natural. I tell you, say, that's why you see, every time when Dr. Sebi mentioned, Imam Lisa mentioned, you see, once you start to get to the right food, everything will start to complete. The meditation, you can't meditate properly if you have anything inside your body. You see, because your meditation now confused. Me know that because me used to do everything back then. You see, and when we come straight, then you start to find you can find yourself in this calm zone. You know, but you have to change. Remember, you know, garbage in, garbage out. Same separation where the things them, the animals them go through, we are gonna have experience of it in a different form. The inner science don't really know these things. So even if the oil we are used in the food or such, we'll go through that hunger, that fear, that emotion, all of these things. You know, so we have to know we have to know what go inside our body. You know?
You
Remember, you
look
know,
at
if the
nature.
food is information, if the food is with information, we have to ensure so we are get the right information. See,
That's
if
right.
the food is
That's right.
information, we have to ensure we are get the right information. Because if we are get the wrong information, then I just be a wrong signal we are gonna ever send.
I like what you said. I want to make sure they understand and they heard you. If the food is the information, we have to get the right information. That's right. And literally,
Facts.
nature is our mirror. When we are not right on any level, it reflects in nature. What's
Facts.
happening? The literally, Mama Earth is showing. The wombs of the woman ain't right. Y'all not right. Y'all not birthing nothing right. Y'all not treating
Mm-hmm.
um the earth me right. And so I'm gonna show you what y'all doing. Literally, what is all of this? Even sexual exertion of just of craziness going on. It's even happening in the animals. It's even
Mm-hmm.
happening in the animals. But that's
Mm-hmm. True.
literally a
True.
way to kill off the species. Are they literally trying to go? Are we literally trying to take ourselves? What doesn't belong naturally will eradicate itself, or it won't be able to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Either way you put it, cleansing is occurring. So take it how you want to take it, right? Only the strongest will survive, and only what belongs will stay. So in any event, however it goes, and for those who know and know better, they don't worry. It's not a fear. It's something that is
Mm-hmm.
like you said, common sense. Like I see this
Mm-hmm.
had to occur in order for this to then happen, and this to expose itself so that the right thing could come back. Um, what else do you though? Because Dag, you got me ready to want to go all over the place. What would you recommend for for tag? I had it because it's a very common thing. Um, and enough. I know. All right, for back. I wanna word it right.
Mm-hmm.
For let's just say bacterial exposure, right? So vomiting and diarrhea, and maybe like infections of the ears for babies. This stuff is gonna become much more common, right? And for infection in the mouth, as you were saying. What would you recommend? Pharrell, stop.
All right. When we
Okay,
mention a
no, Pharrell.
bacteria, as as we go back to, me don't have no problem if me even get a cut today. By tomorrow it'll be up. You know, because naturally
Okay.
when your body is alkaline, everything heal. You can see even when I get a cut, the blood try to clog up at the area just to stop the blood from bleeding out. You know. All right.
Hmm.
What is good to use? If you see, when we always try to teach people, you see, once we are keep, we have to consistent. We have to consistent with what we are going our body. That's the main thing. We have to consistent, because that's what we're not doing. We're not consistent. And then there's some other people that tell we say like we can't just take anything after we get healed. No, we have to consistent. That means that even when we feel healed, we have to like, eat the right food. That means that we have to move from this and we can go to that. So even if a sea mouse we eat, look, I'll be 2 weeks straight. We just eat beer sea mouse. Because only that missing natural. We not just eat anything, you see me? So that we have to get to, we have to be more consistent with what go inside our body. You see? Once we're consistent, we don't even get sick. We don't even have bacteria and mouth and it. You see, as we tell you, say, where everybody complain about and fear, we don't have no fear right because me I drive up and down all about the place. We don't have no mask or nothing. You see, I walk up and down. You see, when I see everybody in a mask. The most, you see, what is not teach you this. You see, if your body a function at the right level, you now get sick. If you have a symptom and you pass an area where smell a little funny, instantly when you smell it start put your worse in a sickness. You start feel bad and all them with it. If you did at your right health and you pass the area and you smell it, it may smell bad, but you just pass and it just coming like nothing. But what? That shows say enough oxygen now go in your brain, That means say, you understand? Say you now proper
Uh-huh.
flowing. So that's another way you're gonna eat. That means you consume something when you're right with the system. As me say, if you have the right strong, as I when I say, if you're on the right pH level, we don't really use numbers, but we just use it in this part. If you're on the right pH level, which is 0.7, then you don't get sick no time. You see, because me tell you, say, me walk in a room with every kind of sickness, every kind of disease. Even when me have just a one fall, this and that and whatever and don't touch, we don't have time for all them crap. You see me? I say, that eat what everybody a eat and think how them a think, and surely then we would get sick. You understand me? I say it reach a level where with around people where even them family, when we go in at the house, everybody are distant each other. And I say, wait, what kind of house is that? Everybody are distant each other, and some people are run around and act weird and sit down with them and buy 2 hours what a talk and sitting. Everybody start to hold hands until we start hug up back. You see it? We make them frightened with all of it. And this me, these are houses people have be a PhD and all them stuff. Let me say, the things that them people that would really use these things. These things maybe turn them into something else. As me expect say them pay, so these things don't give you common sense, I mean cosmic sense. These things turn into something else. You get too smart now, You see, so after me done talk with them start look and say, say a real thing. Me say, all of them attack is nonsense. But you see, when them put them fear in the people, because them even tell us the most vulnerable are gonna get sick. Why? Because them not gonna run, them are watch you for TV and keep up with the media. And when they see these things that here say yes, so lockdown and they don't get no food and sitting, them start running out shock and panic and that will kill them. even who healthy, we get sick same way. Because once you start to worry, once you start to stress start to break down the immune system.
That's
Is it
right.
right away? So even when you're healthy, you'll get sick. So as me, once we eat right, you don't even think like the rest of people. You know, you're thinking totally clear. When everybody are worried, you're laughing. I said, damn, you're not really laughing for them pain or nothing. But I said, why them so blind? Is it if we all come together, if we even start watching news, all of these things don't even work.
We're
Is
gonna
it?
be in trouble. Mm-hmm.
You know, if we're not even watching news, these things don't even work. But you see, once you can get this thing and can spread it across, and you watch these things every day, you start your fighting in your mind and all the way there. That alone I make you get sick. You see me? So now, once you're constant on the natural food, the alkaline food, the food that I point out, like you eat your brains, them, cornmeal, your dandelion, you know, your sour thistle, and you get down to the natural herbs, them, you don't even think like the rest of people. Them. You know, under no worry, you know, under no stress. You see where them worry and you try to help them. You know what I say? You see everybody look worry
Yes.
and they might get sick and you try to help them, but you can't go to them in anyhow because the program, you know, you can't see the conditioning of them. You know, them rather them crap and you see a like on it than to listen to the truth and really say, you know, so this person talk something solid. You know, they not constantly keep up with the truth. They more have to keep up with the bad news, and the bad news drive them down and make them start to shrink. Just notice them. You
That's
understand what I'm
that.
saying?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And it,
If
and
you
it,
try,
it
if you
even
try to tell them,
with
say,
all of the even with the knowledge that some of us can have,
mm-hmm.
being here is a conditioning of the fear of you still not being able to combat or persevere, even with the knowledge you have. Like I can have the knowledge of how to get rid of a viral infection, and I'll still be like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get stars. Who cares? And I know how to get rid of it. Like like literally, like why am I scared about something that I know how to get rid of, or I might even got rid of before? That's the that's the that's the that that literally is the brainwashing, the social conditioning of just being in fear for so long of and out of your natural order, literally, and habitat. um and it makes so much sense because when and I know what you're saying. When I was taking care of my children, when they had literally my whole house contracted staph, particularly impetigo bullus, which is a very aggressive skin form of staph that eats to the flesh and spreads real fast, and it's highly contagious. And I took care of my whole house, and I never caught it. I took care of my whole house. I was rubbing on it in the flesh, raw, rubbing the you. Matter of fact, you look at the video.
Can't be them. I'm not afraid of nothing.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
man, shit, we're afraid of
that's
nothing.
that's almost like kissing somebody with AIDS. Like, yeah, and whatever. It wasn't a fear for me. First of all, because I was in a healing mode. My spirit was very high to heal and to kill the bacteria that was affecting my family. So that was something that I know was preventing me from it even being able to invade. That was like a guard up, in its own. And then on top of that, a lot of what I was interacting with, I constantly had it on my hands. I use rose water, I use bentonite clay, and I use neem oil. Those were my ingredients. That's what I used to get rid of the staph that was on their skin that literally was eating at their body. And I had to give one child a herbal tea and a herbal bath because it got really bad with him. He put it in his ears, he put
Drink
it
it,
in his
man. Let them
head.
drink it.
Yeah, with him, my spirit, I knew that treating him outside directly was not enough. It was already gotten his blood and
It's in
got
their
septic.
blood.
Yes, and was gonna be septic now. So all outside treatment was not good enough. I needed to internally rinse and I need to externally drench. Put him. So yeah, I did that, and shoot. As soon as I made that tea, he drank like maybe 2 sips, and he ran to the bathroom. I said, "Oh heck yeah, everybody's getting it. To make you pee that fast, you're going to the bathroom." Yeah, everybody's
That's
getting
good.
it. Everybody, even if
That's
they
good
they
for the
got
urological
regenerate.
system. Clean out all of the urological system, you know? The
Yes, and
bladder.
you could re
Regular
you could
bladder
re
movements.
uh-huh. You could recontract some of the things that you were exposed to another way if if your system is not strong enough. And you don't keep up that defense system. So with these infections mutating and what they're putting out there deliberately, exposing so much of our children through the food. We're not in a natural environment, so you have to always think unnaturally what could occur. Yeah, and I mean, for me, that's how I do, because I don't have that natural source. So I think if I'm a germ and I'm meeting germs like me, similar to me, they might like each other. I ain't got time for that. I need to eradicate the germs in me so that the new ones that get introduced to me don't want to be around me. Yeah, y'all not partying over here. No, it's not a party. Because I know what I eat is no good until I could get to the natural, order of what it is that I'm supposed to have. You
It's a
know,
process, man.
and all right, this is the list, because I know I know we on a time thing here. A sister, which I was gonna say before, but I got thrown off. A sister, her name is Nubia's Queen. She's into some of the herbal, alternatives. She's raising babies too, and it's a nice amount of us that are getting more into what we need to have naturally, instead of going to the stores and going to the pharmacies and drinking the concoctions that don't work for the children, and making their kidneys and livers full of
Yeah,
toxic
man.
waste.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
one, she said, anise, it clears mucus. It's a list of herbs. Tell me if you agree or not, or if you want to add on anything. Anise
Mm-hmm.
clears mucus. I also use anise for
Anis, it,
respiratory.
it, it have no other name?
It's the star. It's that the one that look like clove, but it look like a starfish. It like a starfish. Anise, Anise. Never seen that
Just
one,
give me a second.
huh? Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one just in case it's
Yeah.
someone that you from you might have used, or more familiar with, because I know it's some things in Jamaica they don't have, and then some things you probably don't deal with that strong. Just like some things I probably didn't hear, like the Guinean weed, and that suckers the bombs. By the way, I put that in my tea. Thank y'all, because I did get it from you guys, and
Yeah.
that Guinean weed rocked the tea. Yeah, that sucker stink, but it's the bomb. Bayberry is a decongestant. I like bayberry. I have used bayberry. Bayberry is decongestant. Bonaset. Oh, you had something to say for bayberry?
No, no, man. No, man. Me a
Okay.
listen, man. Me a listen.
Okay. Bonaset. Bonaset is a decongestant, reducing mucus. Cat's claw is antiviral. I like cat's claw. Um, a lot of people don't use cat's claw, but cat's claw is a very good, in my personal experience, immunity builder, and it also is good for infection, like in the mouth and stuff, like for making washes and rinse. Cat's claw. Chauncey, Chauncey Pierre, she has here. Chauncey Piedra is is
Chanchipija. Yeah.
Chauncey Piedra.
Chanchipija. Yeah. That one good one. Good for liver cleaning, kidney cleansing. Yeah, man. Me know that one. There. Mm-hmm. You
Okay,
see, some of the time I don't really know them from the scientific name where you give me them. That's why I write it down. We look for my name when we know it as, Jamaican name. You see,
yeah,
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 because
yeah,
know,
yeah.
yeah, a two
Uh-huh.
different name. Yeah.
No,
We
you're
use a
right.
different name in Jamaica.
I got a book that has like several different names of the herbs, and when I was looking, I was like, "Oh snap! Angelica root is donkey." I didn't know that. Yeah, we
Mm.
call Angelica with donkey too. So okay, Donquay. Um, Chauncey Piedra is antiviral.
Mm-hmm.
Chickweed,
Natural herbs.
huh?
That are good herbs. We need to care of that one too. Good herbs.
Okay,
Little
Chan,
fine leaf.
chickweed relieves nasal congestion and treats bronchitis. Chickweed. I
Chickweed.
have known, or I could have sworn I seen chickweed down also for digestive situation, like for to remove like stuff from the gut and in the bowel with plies. Chickweed. Cinnamon reduces congestion. I use cinnamon for way more than just congestion, so I'm gonna add on to that. Cinnamon I've used in the hair. Cinnamon I've used in the mouth for a toothpaste that had my daughter's teeth flawless and her breath smelling very good. I've taken cinnamon and nutmeg and put it on the tongue and a little peppermint and brush with it. It's excellent for it has to remove bacteria because that's what makes the breath stink. And cinnamon is good for that. I've used cinnamon for unfit stomach with children. I've used cinnamon for oils that it make the oil more stable. Like what I made as far as the smell too, and it it's just excellent. I love cinnamon, and cinnamon I've used also for calming for when I burn it. Um, it definitely had the house in a more calmer state. Cinnamon. Cinnamon I also use in my rice. I use in as a tea. I love cinnamon as a tea. And yeah, it's probably a few more other things, but cinnamon definitely is using a whole lot more than just the decongestion. I don't know what also used for decongestion. And
And
Chinese,
that's what I use pepper elder for the cinnamon.
oh, pepper elder with
Yeah,
cinnamon.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pepper elder is also a bush like where have this. Them use it like seasoned vegetable. You use it over your vegetables and natural herbs. You know, if me not have these things, me not really use these things now. Cause me not use the artificial one. Them. Why? Me try to train myself to eat more natural food. You can say there's some things where me I eat herbs green and fresh. You know, me try to get myself in the natural farm at all time. You know,
Uh-huh.
me try to do it. We have to get it at the farm where we get more mineral from it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Where more protein. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we have to just forget all of been taught and all of the smart talk and the sweet writers them and start use with cosmic senses, you know, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Because we never did have these things and we did make everything happen. You see, we never even did get sick. You know what I mean?
No,
And then
it's true.
after a sudden we start get sick.
You could use it in the powder form for tea, because some people think you got to have a tea bag because they
Yeah.
don't make their own juice, they don't make their own nothing. Some people really don't know. You could use the stick,
So
you could use the powder, you could use the tea. Well, I do. I mean, and I would stray away from the powder if you want like a real original sense of, pure raw. Always go with the plant natural. But here, if you
all
can,
right. Me like where you say look why that good. We have to remember now, say them a make artificial powder. So we can't just take any powder. Then can make a powder where taste like cinnamon, look like cinnamon. And you see, me tell you say when I come to America, I me start to look around and people like carry me around and I show me powder. Me say, so you mad? I'm not sure what is. Me say me too smart in that area. Me
what
see
is
them
this?
make artificial this out of this and it tastes like a fruit. And me say no. So immediately seems crazy to them. Till it take them a time now with them start to see it by my level. After I start to clean up the way them eat, because they couldn't see it that way there. I say me can't just go eat some powder. Me soon I take thing I take pill now, say alkaline like capsule. But the thing, the plastic thing over it, what kind of herbs make it? See, it's difficult to even try to reach people.
You said
No,
what?
what kind of herbs they use make that look a plastic thing? You know, and we should know something that's why not plastic. You know, if you can use the herb on a plastic, I mean it's natural.
That's right. That's right.
Anything from you see, but as me tell you, say them wise because when me I talk to them, they start get down in some words and start tell me now how much degree they have, and but that don't have nothing to do with the argument over there. But me realize the conditioning, you try to get down to everything. I mean, I said, so these people sometimes they have to feel for this over argumenting, you know what I mean? Cause now they start get emotional and start talk about them land, and we never done gone on no land and we depend the herbs and now everything school and university and everything start to fall in it. You see? Because all of these things make a difference. You
No,
know, nobody not willing, everybody want to use tactics now. No, in about learning the truth no more. It's about tactics. You know, me say me can
I
use
know how
you can
smart
learn
you
in
would
school and
sound.
beat him.
Right.
You know?
Or yeah, just regurgitating. Nobody got real experience. Get that real experience. Like you said, field experience. Go in the field. Go. Go.
When I buy the herb, if you buy the sticks them, try
Right.
to get to know them from the sticks farm. You know, not
The
buy this
cinnamon
dust where
stick,
you're not
right?
sure. You know matter how tell you want the sticks them, you broke up your sticks them and cut them up. We have to look at the see what go inside our body. If we have a work, when we couldn't have the time, we have to go left our work there and go in a something where we have time. Because we have to spend time in the kitchen and look for our food. We have to look for what go inside our body. You know, we can everybody can do it. We personally have to do it.
Yes.
So when we get it in the stick farm, at least when we boil it, we cut it up, we boil it first so it gets soft and drink that. And then it all soft, now then I can cut it up and then put it back again and boil it the next day. Put water on it and make it stay. You see my teapot, me not take it off of the fire. for all 1 week. The herbs them now go. People tell me say when they have them pot pan, them put it on the fridge. No, because the herbs that them are using natural. Once the herb is natural, you know, spoil or nothing.
Yes.
Understand? Once the
She was.
herb is natural, you have your tea on the stove for weeks, and never put nothing on the fridge. Me leave it inside of the sticks. If you notice that some sticks, all me do, I mean, had different more sticks on it. But them they right there, so them they move. For 1 week, all me do I just throw water on it every day. So the all of the mineral from inside of the stems come right down inside of the water. All of the minerals come right down. And then when you boil it up and you left it, you know, everything just come down in the water and just gone away. When you come back, you come drink it. You see, you know, every time them ask me, refrigerate this. Once it natural enough to refrigerate. So if you make your tea and you put it down with the herbs and you see it spoil or something, the herbs them are not natural.
Okay. So the chamomile is not natural that I get. The chamomile is not natural because I use the chamomile flowers that I get in the container. It's supposed to be natural, but if you leave it overnight, it smell a little bit,
Change.
and it's like a fungal thing going on. Wait, because I know,
yes, when you buy the Guinean weed, just leave it on your stove, and every minute just add water on it, and leave it on your stove for the amount of day. It's all right. To at least say 1 week. But drink and then boil it back again and drink and you realize that nothing now do it not spoil. You see, because it's natural. If you try that with the blue vervain, the same thing. You see, that's why I'm telling you, sometimes when I see some things that some people are buy, and when me can test my things, them easy. When I'm going on a lab, like, you know, that's me telling you, we last, you know. Everything we have to have some HP test. The same people when we are poison, we are doing some tests. None of these things don't work accurate. You see me? Once you get to understand your food, you know if you go inside of your kitchen and you look out that and you watch that, you put that down for some days, and from that lose the texture, then you know say, watch that not good enough. You know that not good. Different from sea mass. If you look at the sea mass, you know say not try to ship it cross journey because the hot and cold way to go through, it might change the texture of it. I don't say it's spoiled, but it change it to something else, you know? You see me? But it not spoil, but it better if they get it in the natural farm. When it just come out of the water and it dry. Because you understand what I mean?
Yes.
See, so no people say if you make it and send it. You say when they're on New York or such close by, me can make it and make them have it. But if you send it cross, me don't want to do them something. You understand what I say? Because they travel to different temperature.
Different temperature.
They're so cold, they're so warm, cool, warm. It'll change it up. You know what I mean? So them something not good.
Yeah, and because the salt would help preserve it, but the temperature would change the dynamic of the bacteria.
Right feet.
Yeah.
Remember said the scene of
Yeah. No, that's the science part, right? It's like maybe you do have something natural, but you have unnatural water. The water could be contaminated, so it's gonna change. You know, it's gonna change what that that natural state of what you're using may be in, right? So that's another situation. People using bad water to sit and sprout. That's another thing. But you know, sprouting almonds, sprouting the cashews, or whatever they choosing to sprout. People, I've seen them take and leave it out or put it in the refrigerator. You know, that's something that it's important because you can get sick, you know, if you don't know how to properly, you know, prepare these things. And with the cinnamon, somebody asked me like, how do I use the cinnamon stick? So I say you steep it until it open up. It's curled up when you get it. You late till it open up in the water, and that's how you know it's released some of the property into the water, right? Or no,
all right.
way.
That's cinnamon. All right, now tell you, there is more than one species of cinnamon.
Oh
but
yeah.
I think there's a natural one. We have to be careful of all of these species that we are. The one that me used to, you know, I only on the internet me see this Ben up one. You know, because me know the one that me use in the wild, and people are just ask me about cinnamon, and me I say, I don't talk like some different species. So me look it up and me realize there are more than one, and me see the one of them attack, the one where you attack. Me not used to that one there. You know, me not used to that one there. You see, we have to remember. When me, it's just like the mustard plant. You know, the wild mustard plant, and create about 7 different species out of it. You know, the broccoli, just name them. Several different species create out of one plant. And all of these species not good. If you can't get to the original plant, eat it raw. Just take it up and eat it because it have mineral where the body wants, you know. It's electrical. You see what I say? Yeah, just not even cook it. If you get it, just eat it and even the little yellow bloom, them eat it. We have it also in my YouTube thing, you know. I just me can't share it. I don't understand how to use PR stuff, you know. So in my YouTube, I show the plant them and the mustard plant and the variety of children that come from it with them selective breeding. And show said these one not so good for eat. You know, even the kale also come from the wild mustard plant.
Oh yeah.
You know, the kale, yeah, I miss enough people have it say kale. Remember back when I tell the group them say kale are natural. Them black nut. Suppose me they tell them say almost everything when them are use are natural. What them not do? You see? I mean, know that, but I say, because I try to take time and I try to feed them. You know, I mean, realize that the people are not ready for the truth. You see me, I say, them black me. I say, damn. You see, we just tell them one something. I say, that everybody has said the kale is alkaline. I'm saying, family, we tell them the truth, you know, the kale are not alkaline. Them black me. I say, damn. I mean, I have so much things to tell them, I can't tell them. I have to just keep it to myself then. You see me? Straight up.
No. Don't tell it. The alkalic, what is that? Too much alkalic acid, the kale, that it released, so it's no good, right? Well,
the kale are natural. The natural thing for the kale is the wild mustard plant. You see that we all grow up around your back of your house, and it have some. It up on my page. Not share it all of them something to you. You can just pick the rose them and eat it them yellow, or you can just pick the leaf them and eat it. You know, it's when we get to the natural thing, we eat them raw. That's how I work. Alright, listen, watercress and them something. When we in the jungle, we just pick and eat. You see, and when we even did it, you know, we're around country people when we think more about herbs, they must say, wait there, I turn goat. I said, damn, them people are lose their knowledge about the herbs. To me, I eat the bush them raw, green and fresh. You see what I say? Them ask them to turn goat. You see, I mean, I said, no, them losing knowledge. You know, because that's how we're supposed to be eat. You know what I mean? Yes. You don't want to eat often, and you eat the right food. You're thinking, God, Max. You know, I said, damn. You connect to something different. You're not going to wear shoes. You see me? Me always naked. And since over here so cold, you know, more time we keep our clothes and everything. But when me there Jamaica, I'm naked every day. People say, when I put on clothes, I say, every part of your body breathe. You not only breathe through your nostril. So people who dress up every day in a necktie and all this, they don't really know.
I'm gonna use that.
You see, breathe through every pulse on your body. You see, every pulse. And with foot bottom, we always should walk barefoot outside. Americans say them afraid to walk barefoot because chemical. Well, me walk out the barefoot same way. Because listen me, the ground, every electricity and electricity. Why we grounds electricity out there? I just cosmic sense, you know. The grounds it so when it start to overload the electric, it have place to go in the ground. When we have this whole energy roll up in our head and start give a headache, we don't even know if we just go walk out barefoot. We send back some of that energy.
Yeah.
And take some pill to connect this and connect that. You see? And you wear shoes and leather shoes every day for disconnect yourself from the earth. But people so smart, you know. Me can't even tell you nothing because they're too smart. Them bite.
You say he's wise.
No, I'm trying to teach people this, you know. They look at the ancient people, ancient people, primitive, alive. Are we primitive? Because we have to wear clothes and all these things. The ancient man have to wear nothing anymore in the jungle and the bush. If we were used to this city, go out there, yeah, Mr. Bush, I catch you. I'll mosquito, and you see that no mosquito now biting. That's the primitive man. Because they used to your clothes, they used to kill animal and put on wood of foolishness. Him know if he survive out in the jungle without clothes. So in body I get efficient oxygen. You know, him know and him put them connect to Mother Nature. So him always a communicate. You see levels? Always grounding, always grounds with the earth.
Yep, see? That's right. So you
then so smart. Somebody have to teach you if you look about your baby. Somebody have to teach you. It does me. I said, damn. You know, these things is so simple about what you know. The conditioning deep. Trust me.
No, the conditioning is real.
The conditioning deep.
But you said the cinnamon is not the same that we have here. So what does your cinnamon look like?
All right. Me not have a picture. Wait there. Oh, wait there. Me have a video on YouTube, you know. Me have a
Okay,
video
wait,
on YouTube.
when you get a chance, could you put the
Yeah,
link
me have a
in?
video on YouTube.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So all right, because
But
that's
yeah,
something that a lot of
me have a video on YouTube. When we're done, we can send it to you.
okay. The next herb was echinacea. Echinacea fights bacteria and viruses. That's what they say. Echinacea, my mom used to use it in vitamin form, and I won't take I won't how could you say belittle the the experience of others. But I don't know. I found stronger forms that are better with viruses and bacteria. But echinacea is one. What do you say with echinacea?
All right.
And maybe it's
Have
because we
another
haven't
name.
had it.
You know
Huh?
have another. You know have another name.
Okay,
We're familiar with.
I'm gonna spell it for you. Echinacea. 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 Is good. Is said to be good for fighting back. She said bacteria and virus. Um, I know that a lot of people use echinacea to that is known for its immunity building, property, supposedly properties. Um, the next one is horehound. Decreases the thickness of mucus. Horehound. Horehound. Horehound is definitely a powerful respiratory herb. I know that I used it to get rid of stage 2 bronchitis. I think I didn't even use that thing, not even maybe 2 times, 3 times, along with some other extracts that I had. But horehound was one of the herbs, and I do believe it was the strongest because of
Mm-hmm.
when I used it, my son, this is my son, still was having some symptoms of pulling, which is something that asthmatics do that are severely um, threatened with respiratory, issues. When they get ready to have an attack, they pull here from in this part, and it sinks all the way in, which I never seen in my life until my son had bronchitis. As he caught from
Mm-hmm.
catching staph, which is the first time he caught a staph infection that covered his whole body. The second time was with the whole house, and neither one we knew where it came from. But either way you put it, um, I used horehound and mullein. Mullein was the first herb that I used to go gentle. Mullein is the bomb. It suppressed some of the mucus that he was getting, and it did bring it up. It did bring it up easily. Like, and the rest, like, I didn't even have an issue. I think that the rest came out in his urine. The horehound and the mullein, I decided to then put it together because I didn't know if he could take both of them at the same time. The tea was very strong. Horehound is like that Donginian weed. Horehound is very,
Bitter.
very strong. Oh, it's strong.
Bitter. Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah,
What
like the
name?
Guinean, yeah, like the Guinean
What
weed,
name?
huh?
No, where's that name? The
Oh,
name.
horehound.
Warhound. Okay.
Horehound. Horehound.
Me hear
It's
about the
very,
herbs there, no. Me
huh?
know the herbs there, but me don't know it by that name. But me hear about the name there already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me know them in a different name.
and another name, man.
Yeah.
That sucker
But me
is
soon
for
now start out all of them still.
anybody watching. Horehound is definitely a respiratory herb that you can use to eliminate mucus and to restore respiratory function. But I will suggest that you definitely test it first, because if you have hypertension, high blood pressure, or if you are giving this to a baby, that is a very powerful herb. So be careful. For me, the safety thing is, because some of us don't know how to use it. Like you said, you can't get sick with the natural, but I don't know how natural some of this whorehound you may be introduced to is, but I
That.
know whorehound work.
No, me like that.
Yes,
Me like that. You're not sure about it,
yes,
yeah. No, me say
yes.
same way. If me don't know about the herbs, me not go for that. But if you know them, but me and me not have every one of them name in my head. And then the name when me know it by something different how me learn it by. You understand?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Look, because my thing is, like you said, I just want people to be well. I don't care about being right. or wrong. Like I want you to know, and I don't even want you to take what I say. Do your own research. I'm telling you what worked for me, what I do, what I've researched, what I've done with it. I know that the whorehound I had worked, and I know how I used it, and I know the proportion I used it in. 4 ounces to 8 ounces. I used a spoon of whorehound, the herb. I used a spoon of it, a teaspoon, and then I use a teaspoon of mullein. Mullein is the gentlest respiratory herb you can provide for the children that have respiratory issues. Make them drink the mullein tea every day. Mullein is a beautiful plant, and mullein is a very gentle plant. It's like chamomile on the babies. Mullein is the bomb when it comes to respiratory. So yeah, I would agree with that with the whorehound just from personal experience. Hyssop is the next one. Hyssop promotes expulsion of mucus. What you say about the hyssop tea, which is known to be a Rasta tea that enough Rastas have told me, yeah, drink the hyssop on the third of the hour and pray or meditate. They told me 3, 6, 9, and 12 when you do
All right.
fasting.
Me hear about the herbs, but me never really use it yet because me not do not study into it yet. You see
Okay,
me? Most of
hyssop.
where me like, you see, if me get, remember me tell you, say, me have got through them, Me have to know them before me can say, me announce them because me can't scientifically know them without having got through this word for testing everybody do. Because
That's
me know
right.
if you look for all these things. You see,
That's
so
right.
me don't know just like fruit. Me not eat me not eat every one of the fruit until me get to know the fruit. You
Right.
understand? Because yeah, when I reach certain levels and you get to understand your body, you don't want to put anything in it because you know what it's going to do to you. You
That's
understand me? I
right.
say? Yeah, that
That's
is it
right.
now. You see me? So even just what is even the video them I show you say, me not expand on everything. Cause me go out in the field and me will say, all right, me know these as native. What if herbs there, but me can't tell you everyone if everyone natural because you know say now them have some widespread and unnatural herbs. You understand? We are spread all over the whole place. Is it like it invasive? You see, and it unnatural, it don't be like you will kill anything with near it. You see, so they might do some things, and create some things, when not natural.
Uh-huh.
And something with them
Now,
just, something with them do long time, years ago.
oh yeah, oh yeah. And
And the one they call mullein is a bark like,
mullein,
yeah,
Mullein.
uh
Mullein is
like a
a
bark.
free radical plant. It get real tall. It get really, really,
Mm-hmm.
really tall,
Mm-hmm.
really big, and
Yeah, me know them.
it's like rabbit ears. They got big, big leaves, big leaves. I'm going to put a picture up because they were growing it on the property of the Gods and Earths on a 125th Street, which they allow people to come and take if you want. And there's another garden around the corner. If you want to take, you just come, become a member, and you can come and utilize. Which I just want to say this real quick. I hope everybody get into and a brother shared this and I think I shared his live us doing mobile gardens. Whatever you could grow inside your home or on top of it, do it before you do not and cannot get to proper food and foraging. You should know what's in your communities. Make your children aware. Get seeds if you can collect seeds. Not choose black seeds. For the most, everything is got a black seed in it. If it's not white, it's a white seed. It ain't right. A black seed. You wanna you wanna you wanna put and no seed. You already know you can't even regrow that. So just knock it off. Take the seed, learn how deep they go, when they supposed to can get planted. Get into permaculture, wild growing where you could just sit, throw it around. You want to throw that sucker out wild and see what comes out of it. Who cares? Find out what is in the parks that's growing. Find out how you can clean it, how you know if it's grown, how what the soil is like. Learn how to test soil. You learn how to make your own water filters, sand, rock, charcoal. What's another one? It's four lines of sedimentation that the water has to go through. You can make your own water filter that the earth naturally makes when the water comes down from the mountain and you find it in the well. You dig in the earth and you get and you they call what they call it a well, right? Some people, I don't know how y'all call it in Jamaica, but the
Yeah.
earth actually makes a filter,
I
right?
understand you. Yeah.
Yeah. These are things. These are life. These are life skills that if you knew how to do and we were practicing them, we don't care if they don't send food. We don't care if they contaminate in water. You know how to clean it. Find out how to test. If you didn't get a dipstick, how could you test to see if the water was poisonous and toxic? If you put a piece of silver in Jamaica, they take a piece of real 925 silver and put it in the water with the fish. If the water turned black, the fish is poisonous. That's how you know not to eat it. Right? Certain things you got to know when the certain plants open, you know what time it is. When certain things grow at certain times of the year, you know what season you may be approaching, or if there is a natural disaster get ready to occur. We got to know those things. Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there real quick because
No, a fact say attack, man.
uh yeah,
Because my grandfather, me
oh,
never seen look on a time yet, and he could have tell you any time of day. See, he could have tell you any
anytime. Yeah,
time of day. He know when to do this. He no read no book, and he know when to plant. He know when to this. And me always observe him. Boy, me I said,
yeah,
damn. He know when to
you
do
know,
everything. Mm.
we sitting around here, we are really disconnected from nature. People say that, oh, they connected with the universe. You ain't connected with nothing. You don't even know what time it is unless you look at your phone talking about I'm gonna meditate
True,
at
man.
6 o'clock.
True.
How you get, listen, stop it. We got, not just stop it. We half the things around us we don't even know the order of in its natural state, and you think you are in connection with the universe. You need to get in connection with the reality around you first. Then you can figure out the universe. You cannot. That's just something that, like, should come as a thought if you are trying to become that respectful and that and knowledgeable, right? So in
True.
any sense, I know that I wasn't paying attention to the animals in my community. When you see animals hibernate, migrating, or different types of animals too, you know that there's certain things in the community they're thriving off of. That's why they chose to stay. So if you see snakes don't stay if they don't know rats for the most. But what do rats like, right? What do mice like? What do
Yeah.
roaches like? I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you would know what's in your area. What do beetles like? What do they eat? What do they signify when you see a lot of them? That type of thing. So, part of your growing or I don't know if agriculture is a good word to use on your end. Check me. You know, but part of sourcing, natural sourcing of food is being aware of the environment you have to grow it in. So it's not just I'm gonna drop a seed here. It's more in depth than that. You got to get more in tune, or it's gonna be a hard thing, because when it changes, just like we can change, right? We alter, just to what they call an evolution. You need to be able to evolve, because you are in connection with what's going on, and you know why it's evolving, and you're involving with it, type of thing. So yeah. The last one was licorice, which is antiviral, she said. So licorice, you deal with licorice, or you ever?
Licorice. No, me never hear that one yet. Maybe it have a different name.
Okay, we back, right? Licorice was the last one that she mentioned. I haven't worked with licorice like that. Have you?
No. She know it from any other name? You have any other name?
I've been doing fine without it. I
It,
did want to add to this list chamomile. Chamomile is just like, that sucker is the bomb when it comes to vomiting and diarrhea. I know that if it is unnatural, maybe I got to change the state of my body and those around me because it worked. If you have severe
all right.
vomiting
No,
and diarrhea,
you see the list where you have?
yeah.
Me I go want that list then me I go search for the other name them and then me can tell you what I go on,
Okay, yeah, oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely give it to you.
Mhm.
And some of the ones in my home that I think are like superior is again the chamomile, rose. Rose is freaking phenomenal for fungus. It's antifungal for real, antibacterial as well. And I know this because I used it on fungus and I used it on bacterial infections on the skin internally, and I've used it for fungus on the skin and internally. So, rose, not rosemary, but rose, probably in the same family, but rose, pure rose too, pure rose. It cannot have alcohol in it. For those that want to go get it, you may take the rose and you may go buy some, and it may have alcohol in it. That's not a good one. Don't use anything with alcohol in it. It's pure rose, and you can make your own rose water. Just get real roses, stick them in the water, shake it up. It should turn like a brown in color, and cool it. For men, that when you get razor stubble, or you shave your skin, or if your skin is just bumpy, you take the rose and put it on there. It's known for one of the most exalted beautifiers, back in ancient times. Rose, it dries out basically because it dries out and eats infection and a bacteria and fungus, which causes swelling, pus, mucus, things like that. That's why it's so good. It's also good for laxative. So you could give it to children when their stomach is upset, or for the babies. It's mild. You could take the rose, mix it in the water, and drink it. You could put it in a bathtub too. You could use it in your hair. Rose is excellent in that way. Calendula is another one that they didn't have one here. Calendula is the doggone bombs. Calendula is also used for pain. Calendula is used for digestive issues. Calendula is used for it's an emollient too. So like for the skin, like lanolin. And I'm not sure where lanolin comes from, or like the plant that the lanolin comes, but that's another one for those that are going to be dealing with some skin situations. Once you heal, lanolin is a natural antibacterial microbial healer for the skin that I've used personally. It's excellent. Like, it heals like vitamin E, kind of like vitamin E we use, which you need to use at least 15,000 IUs of it to see a good response. Don't use vitamin E mixed with lemongrass, because that's how they sell it. They like to sell it mixed with lemongrass, and that's irritating to the skin. You need pure vitamin E, which is also called tocopherol. So if you see tocopherol, that's vitamin E, and if it's and not at the beginning and it's at the end, that means it barely has it in there. There's no vitamin E in there. That's trash. Throw it in the garbage. You just wasted your money. Yeah. But that one, what they also didn't have was thyme. Thyme is the bomb. Bay leaf. Bay leaf is, it keeps things fresh and good, meaning it has to be antibacterial if it keeps the things fresh. Bay leaf, the thyme, which is another one.
Me know the bay leaf. You
Huh?
see them use it a lot in Jamaica.
Which one?
The bay leaf.
Oh yeah. Which I use it for, because they say that it is good
They
for.
put it over fruits and them something there.
Oh yeah,
And then put it over fruits.
to keep them fresh.
Like whenever carry them fruits come at the market, to
Uh-huh.
keep the fruits them fresh. So then just scatter enough leaf. Let me ask them, what kind of leaf is that? Them say bay leaf. You know what I'm saying? And them all say, yeah, them also say it can drink and something, but me not just take everything. If you notice, even Dr. Sebi, when I tell you, even listener long, because when they get to come to the inner stand and realize so much unnatural herbs out there, you know, just take anything what nobody say. You start to go and search personally, because you know them from a field perspective. Everybody else just read some book and say, okay, this have mineral in the book. Say, right. Just like you read a book same way and the garlic tell you say it good. But when you know it from a field perspective, you say, me can't really follow them. All them knowledge. That's why Dr. Sebi even said. So if you only learn through a book, you're a zombie. But you see, people them have sharp memory, so they can reflect on what the man say. You know? Them said, if you only learn about the earth from a book, you're a zombie. That's why you see nobody is earth. You know them. But as I say, me have to go in upon them, and when we get to know them first, then we can say, yes, this and that. And when we see them, hear them, but me not really going upon them. Is it because, trust me, too much unnatural herbs out there. Trust me, they enough. A long time, them a thousand. Alright. If I even go to my page, just see what I show people say, a thousands a year them a create these things for. They can show them a show you some of these things where them a create from in Egypt. Garlic are one of them. Where them producing in Egypt. Why them have to do that in Egypt? Egypt was a desert. So if you get things to grow there, them have to go back in the wild and they start to mix species. Sorry, different species we can make it grow. Remember, we learned this, anything can grow anywhere. You see? So now, when them after them genetically mix it up and then it can grow up on any natural and grow under any chemical zone. You know? So Egyptian them used to do these things, they used to cross and experiment. And you see, they used to deal with agriculture. You see, and not only that, the year of Egypt, one of the time the plague come down upon them, what they call the grasshopper. You know what we learn? So when it gets certain season of these unnatural things, the grasshopper them all come down, nothing wipe away everything. That's how modern nature works.
The last two things is the orange peel. The thing everybody is telling people to use for the coronavirus.
Orange peel.
Now orange ain't no good. And in Jamaica, the orange is green, right?
All right. The real orange is civil orange. The orange where them have in Jamaica, no. The civil orange also in Jamaica, you know, but they're seasonal. You're not gonna see them regular like the sweet orange.
Right.
So the one where them I show you still, listen, not show them a Jamaican. Me they are Jamaican, I can't tell you that. Seminar in the park, talk about these things. So, you know, me I bring people, even people coming out of the country, we come listen to me. You understand me? I say, you see, we are reason for herbs and natural herbs. It's not about just, you see, many other people them just see some plant and just say it's natural. You understand? I they may read some book and the book tell them say it's natural, but them don't know the plant, they don't even know what is natural. You see? Because even people look for agriculture callaloo and say they might eat alkaline callaloo. They're not alkaline because they have to spray insects something on it. You see, they have to spray insects something on it. And also, me not only show them the one where are real alkaline, we're growing at the wild. It's up on my Facebook page. Where no insect, no trouble. And you see it out in the wild and no grasshopper and no trouble. And when I look on it sometime close, you see the grasshopper itch on it and they not eat it. You see? And that moment me start to think and I say, you know, say, if you just pay a little attention, you will see everything clear. Just a little attention.
Wow. Okay, so when it's in a natural state like that, the grasshopper, and insects don't bother it.
No, not bother it. Unless them are gonna produce some new one for troubling natural things. But in not gonna trouble it.
Oh, I always think that if the insects eat it, it is good.
Now the insect mostly go after the unnatural things. May I tell you how me see it in nature? The unnatural things them when them plant the callaloo them and them something have to spray it. Because the insect them come and eat it up. The insect them is organism, unnatural organism. Not all insect. I have worm will vanish some of these things. This same worm farm inside of you when you eat these unnatural food. It farm same way inside of you. How me come to that? We take a potato and put it one side where nothing can reach it now bag. And after a while, you can see some worm come up and eat it out. You know what I mean? That's how them worm they come from. You see, because it creates its own unnatural organism. So when you eat this unnatural food, you go inside there and then create worms same way. And that nature they create their own worm, them unnatural organism.
No.
You see? So we're not eat none unnatural and we're not supposed to eat meat because that's another worm food again. You see, these unnatural things, that's why you see when they tell you about acid and all them something, I see them worm environment that eat up its environment. You see, so the better, look, when you mention bomb. Me used to attack bomb from outside and use chemical and something, but you know me never that do. Never that go at it from the inside. And then after me start to go from it from the inside, it don't disappear. Me used to have blackhead pus because me used to eat all kind of something. Me used to eat all kind of something. I mean, used to eat, get some things and use all kind of chemicals. Even Zinc Bible me that use. And when I tell me see Zinc Bible make my face becomes brown. I say, if this thing I did natural, I'm not supposed to take off my color. You see, what me always I think. You see, and then further studies, when me start to go down night and realize this thing not natural, this thing can contain acid. You see, and once it contains acid in the natural, and Zinc Bible not grow from a seed either. It grow from the root and it grow and grow, just like a cassava. A cassava, we know that cassava totally a deadly poison same way. All of these are natural food.
So wait, I got hold on. I got one more. I know. Wait, one more. Hold up. Let me get this. Where did I? Yes. Yes, please. Excuse me. Go in the room. All right. Okay. I'm gonna hurry up here because I don't think they can take it anymore. But a friend of mine, and is the queen okay? I
Yeah,
think
man.
I know we took she like let's go. Come on now, right? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I know y'all probably gotta order the things, and we supposed to go for an hour. I think the brother extended the time too because he probably just seen we were getting into it. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it short here.
Hmm.
A friend of mine shared a what he called a miracle cure because he patented it already. And he used it to get rid of AIDS, herpes, cancer, diabetes, several other ailments, and he's using it right now on a 6-month-old baby that's ailing. And he said the same thing. And when he said it, that you said you can't use too much of these herbs. There's no way. And I was like, yes, you can. And he was like, no, you can't if it's natural. He was like, your body is not going to get too much of any of this. It's he said this is natural when it's in its right natural organic state. So when he said it, like you said, me being in my little parasitic mind, I was like, but wait, I know somebody that used a cayenne and they almost had a heart attack, right? First of all, that cayenne was wasn't in his natural state, probably because it was powder form, and they were putting it in water.
No, not put me
And
the powder.
yes, and then second of all, that person had hypertension, high blood pressure. So that's another
Mm.
thing. But um um these things he said also when you use the tree bark, he said it's a difference. The tree is more potent and natural than the he said then there's something else. I don't want to misquote him. But the point is this is what he gave me and I'm sharing it with y'all. He calls it the miracle cure. And he said he successfully has cured people of these things. And he did meet Dr. Sebi, and he said that he gives all the respect to Dr. Sebi and that there are, a few people that are doing really great things behind the leadership and mentorship and and guidance of Dr. Sebi. And he said that he was just happy to make his acquaintance and he's sharing this because he want people to be aware and able to protect themselves from this 5G thing that is going to come, that this can actually help. So I'm going to share it with you too. And whoever else is watching, it's called the Miracle Cure, and this is it. There are 4 ingredients, and I'm gonna give you the how to take it as he gave it to me, and shared it on his live. I'll make tag you with the live, you and Liz with the live too. It was just too much cursing because he curses. So, and I don't use profanity. But okay, black seed oil was the first one that no, excuse me, it wasn't black seed oil. It was moringa. He said moringa. You have to get the bio capsule, and I know you're like, oh, like wait, bio capsule.
But
If you get
remember, the master teacher, Dr. Say, me tell me, say, Mirenga na natural. So that he
yeah,
go straight. Me tell you, say, you see your memory? Nobody can fool me. Me too
he said
sweet.
that.
You
He
see, me have
said that.
problem with everybody because true, they have short memory and me have the long one. No problem. Mirenga no good. Remember,
That's
you
one
can't
thing
take
he
even
said.
garlic and it give you, eh?
He said moringa was not Dr. Sebi wasn't a fan of it, but he uses it because he was
Okay.
successful in getting it from, he said where he got it from, not here, is definitely not the States. He said that the moringa that he had gotten access to, because he used to do drugs, he was a dope fiend. He said that it was very successful in healing him, and this was one of the things that a natural a herbalist, like a shaman that put this together, helped him and used and helped him, remove all of this stuff from his body. And he said he literally used it on people with these ailments that I just said, and rid them of it. And they have the research study, and a few people invested in him. He has some investors and stuff that he's moving on a larger level. So this is why he shared it. But me too. I don't care for the moringa as well, but especially this moringa up here. No, but moringa um moringa he said get the natural biocapsule oil, 5,000 milligrams. And if you are taking it with the drops, if you're getting the moringa extract, the extract, which I if you are going to get a moringa extract, use the liquid, the extract. Take that in 2 drops. The second ingredient is black seed oil, and it needs to be natural cold pressed black seed oil. Natural cold pressed black seed oil. And anytime you want to stop me, your face is making me laugh. 100% natural cold pressed black seed oil, and that is to be used in 2 caps full of the black seed oil, the natural cold press 100% black seed oil. He said he'll give the links of where he get his from. 3, use hemp oil, which is also CBD oil, known as CBD oil, hemp oil. You will use 2 capfuls or drops. And it's either called CBD oil or natural cold pressed hemp seed oil. Natural cold pressed hemp seed oil. Now, those that have the hemp seed, I know 2 people that deal on a higher note. They have several different means of hemp seed that they actually produce in a lab, and it's their lab. And one of the brothers, it's my friend's uncle. He's an Ashanti king. He probably wouldn't be one to hear none of this. And they're maroons in Jamaica, also that have this access to the lab and been doing this for years. It's Family Ram. I'll connect you guys as well. But the third one was hemp oil, 2 caps or drops of natural cold pressed hemp seed oil, 500 milligrams. You want that at 500 milligrams, and that's also known as CBD oil. The last one was beetroot extract. Beetroot extract, and if you got the liquid, it's 200 milligrams. If you get the pills, it's 500 milligrams. And all of these you want to get that do not have seashell, crab, oyster filling, gel capsule. Not what they make this doggone thing. If you see it, you want you. It's a list that basically, I know nature's bounty is they ain't all that good, but they come one of the close. Mankind is another vitamin brand that they make extracts from natural, well, supposedly, right? They're the only ones that put this on their actual product from the natural source of the fruit or vegetable that they're trying to create. First of all, let me just say this: anything that you can hold in a capsule form or in a bottle container has to have chemical in it. So that's that. So it's not natural, right? Because if it can stay on the shelf for over a year, that is that takes the natural right out of it. But or the natural state.
Preservative.
Right. Yes. So it has preservative in it, which are chemicals. And there are natural preservatives we can use, but that's not the natural way. So a natural preservative would be bicarbonate, which looks like a rock. I had some in my closet that you can put in the water and it dissolves and it makes food last longer. You can use it for like to make your own um soda pop, but it's called bicarbonate. It's a natural form. I got mine from Ghana. It's a Ghana store that I get it from, and it's used to preserve the longevity of food and or juice liquid that you may have. And because they like take their fish and they do that a lot with their fish and their meat, that's something they use to preserve the freshness
So
in their foods.
that's something that where it come from.
From Ghana.
No, is where them to make it or something come from out of the wild.
Oh no, it's like a rock, like it comes from the earth. It comes from the earth. I forget what plant it grows around. Yeah, yeah. It's like what the heck? It looks like a rock, but it's I'm probably describing this thing wrong. Forgive
I
me.
understand.
That's how I
That's
got
right.
it in the form. Kind of like um. Oh my goodness, what's the name of this resin? That when you burn it, is really benzoin. Benzoin. You
Mm.
ever burn benzoin?
Benjamin.
Benzoin. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
It's look just like that.
Me
Matter of
never
fact,
burn.
they look alike, huh?
Me see other people do that.
Yeah, it look the same way, but the one that I'm talking is for food. They use that for
Mm.
food. and it's not it come it naturally from the earth, and it look like charcoal, but with no, it's not dark black. It's it's gray. It's like I have some. I showed it on a live or two before, but I'll look to put a picture up of it again. But yeah,
Yeah.
that those four ingredients were what he used to get rid of those ailments that was mentioned, that he personally treated people for, and he shared it. So whoever wants to use it or could find some use in it until they could get to better forms of natural healing, those are some alternatives that you can access now that has been used and been effective. But of course, it may be effective because we are in states that are, immune
Yeah, no,
to the
no,
track.
that's one good. Because me that got said to you now, the beetroot is highly acidic. You see, it's just like when we used to take
Oh,
garlic and we think
beet
that these things
extract.
work.
That's the same beet. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Actually, no, you're
Yeah,
right.
well, I
Beet
see a
extract
beetroot.
root. No, you're
Now
right.
listen to this talk, them making it about extract, like them take out the able to take out the poison out of it. if
Right, right.
if that is possible, them wouldn't have measurement towards it because anything when natural, there's no measurement. You see, if you eat something, say you drink your sarsaparilla every day, the iron we get from the sarsaparilla, I go always emanate with the iron within inside of you. So you'll get more, you're not gonna eat, so you can't get too much of it. If you drink the Guinean weed, just the same thing. Guinean weed contain iron, it clean the stomach. That means that any farm of bacteria. Remember, we could have eat sitting, we have something on it, it'll clean it out instantly. So your body are clean regular. You see,
Instantly.
your
Right.
joints them are clean regular and all of these things. So everything when natural, it does simulate with your body. So there is no overdose, so we have to measure and give you an all them way there. Notice, we make my part, my foot, you always right. No measurement. Come if you try to train the people them how to think. You understand? You see, there's no measurement to something that's natural. The inner stand, if you use something when not natural, because even when I use the black seed oil, there's 4 type of tree, and 3 of them are natural. Then you have to know the real one. You see it? That again. You see, 'cause other people come to me, seed oil, black seed oil. I say, come on, man, no American, man. No can't have not too much. As somebody says, sit about nobody grab. Those where you already know. Just still further investigation with some natural people who know it from a field perspective, tell you what I want. Because you're not gonna listen to me, if me tell you say more I want. So just go and relax. You soon start to hear because more and more people start to learn from me and spread the information and such. You understand me? I say, you see? So we still have to know. And then it's just like somebody that say elderberry, right round the ear. No, there's no elderberry you can get right round. It have a season between September, October, summer in there. So from anywhere after over an elderberry, you get chemical with them agriculture where they spray all kind of thing. That's not good for you. That will make you sick.
Mm.
Is it because people who take these things, they not come on Facebook, but then come in on my messenger and tell me, say, yo, but me got alkaline, I'm still a sick. Oh, I eat elderberry, I eat this. I said, that is it. Me say, when you eat elderberry, who me eat elderberry right now? Me say, but elderberry, the right elderberry have a season. You see? So, oh, if you eat elderberry right now, me understand, so everybody teach you all kind of crap, but you have to start to navigate and believe in a sense for yourself. And what everybody say is what you personally can look into for your personal self and can the sense the truth within you. And when not, but listen me, if you do that, you have to try to scrape everything with the inside of you, scrape it right out of you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
You're teaching
Everything.
the optimal choices, and people are satisfied with the bare minimum. So that what you're saying is like you wanna use things that are gonna have like the bare minimum, or just the if that possible effect. I'm telling you what's gonna work to eradicate it and rid it from the origin, the basis of origin where you're supposed to get it from, not from a place where this is half natural, half not. Well, you're gonna get half the healing, half sick. That's why you
You're
still
still sick.
you
You're
was
still,
well
all right,
last month, and now you diarrhea now. Now you have diarrhea.
all right. People come to me. Oh, garlic work for me. Oh, this work for me. Everything I go work. You see, when you don't know, everything I go work. You see, because person come to me and say, watch, they have this. The first thing I say, look, You don't have that. Nobody go stress yourself. You see, then go doctor and then test that. The doctor tell them say they have AIDS. Me say, look, when you come to me, it's just happiness. You don't have nothing. Me say, if you go follow with the doctor, say you go stress and dead. I know the AIDS will kill you. And when I'm telling you now, you start to worry and that will kill you faster. Me say, get that out of your mind. Then me start to move friendly with them, hold them, and them I say, well, everybody has scanned me and sit me and say, these are the things that make you worry more and lead you. You see, me say, because everybody nerdy, you know, them too smart and sitting. Them people say, by touching you, them will get sick. That's nonsense. It's just like them I show you now some things, man, the thing where them I show you say, if you touch somebody, it will go spread the disease, and you touch us there and somebody you touch, them something that nonsense. You see, if you healthy enough, you not get sick. Not now touch you get sick. When you start to get sick, because something inside of you unhealthy, or you are think unhealthy about yourself, so you get sick.
That's right. No, this is true.
Yeah, man.
Listen, right. Fix. Okay. I'm look. I'm good because I know. Thank you so much. If there's anything else you got,
always welcome there.
yes. Oh, look, we all gotta do this again. Getting into the intricate detail because
True.
these people need to be retaught. Our people need to be
Facts.
retaught. You know,
Facts.
and knowledge is infinite, and it's a lot of stuff we
That's
really
true.
don't understand. We're still learning, have not learned the right way, and we're spreading this information, including myself. And I never want to
True.
spread false
True.
information. I never. That's why I always say from what I know, what I experienced, and you know, and what you just taught and gave me information on, I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna reserve that, and I'm gonna go and further investigate and research
But
and
must.
do and do my work and be diligent and looking to make sure it's the truth because we literally are at a place where this is extinction, like, you know, literally going on. Like these people are really sick, you know, and we really have to be in a better
That's
place. So
facts.
thank you
That's facts.
so much. How could they reach you if they want to reach you? And Liz, what do you guys contact?
All right. We also do a consultation. You know, so like people who sick and them I go to everybody and them can't feel ill. We just want, you see, once them obedient enough to when me I tell them, and not obedient to me, obedient to mama, I mean mother nature, because me only can point them to the herbs. We can't heal them. So people who talk about them heal people, that's nonsense. Because me cannot give you all the herbs and you not take them, so you not go heal. You see? So it's all when you make up your mind to heal, when your mind gets strong enough, and you start to see the watcher. You know, say by taking them something, you start to feel better. You know, me get deeper into these things. You see me I say? So all the sacrifice come from you. You see, all me do I just show you the way. Now what you have to do it. You see me? So me have a consultation, you know, for any ailment, any ailment. You know, then can contact me on Facebook, then just inbox me. And you know, further on, me can give them a number. You know, just a small donation situation and how everything set, you know. You see, so we're not trying to put no pressure upon nobody. You see me? We try to go minimum as possible because we can't see the family man under this stress and pressure. Me I try to put more upon them. You see, that's no way of helping the family, you know, straight up. So as me said, the family can contact me. Me also have a YouTube page because people contact me in a messenger. And I tell me, say, all them do I just go through my thing, them purchase some herbs, and them I heal himself. A virgin tell me, say, him heal all himself from prostate cancer. All him do I just go through my page, purchase some herbs for me. And after like 2 months, he go up by the doctor, and the doctor them tell him, say, the doctor them not plan to run surgery on him. You see, and when he go back at the doctor then tell him, say, he clean, he say, yo, brother, keep up the work. You see, at them levels there. You see, and me love that. Right. So me see my order the earth, but him not ask me because I pay attention to the videos them. You understand? And then maybe he might do him own local research, like when we put up the roads them, him research them and see the health benefit. And he start to follow with me and say, cause he see how me eat mostly 12, but me drink with a water first in the morning, clean the urinal and such forth, you know, pick up the blood and all of these things. Then after now me drink my tea. Sometimes I don't eat until 12 o'clock. Me eat my lunch, you know, and my lunch consists of nothing but alkaline. In the evening, me not always eat, but sometimes I will drink like some sea moss juice. Me make up some sea moss juice and such, you know. Make up your smoothie or chew one fruit or something night, and you know why not more. Your body don't really want this whole about food, you know. You see, even when we want to keep a conversation like this, like we not eat no tal. And so when you not eat, the thinking becomes clearer because your stomach and your head now work at the same time. I just everything I come to the brain, so you think.
It's true.
Trust me.
It's true.
Yeah, when
That's
me
true.
I you see, I didn't know of this. Me not eat for morning. Stay when me there because I saw me do things. So most of the time when me I go make videos and such, me not eat. Because trust me, you have a clearer thinking when you not eat. Like when you it's like fasting, like a fast, you fast, everything just becomes clear. And just imagine me I eat good already, you eat healthy, and then me still a fast. Imagine down on a higher level.
I
And me
know.
tell you,
Yeah, that's crazy.
once you eat natural, you don't have to eat enough. Once you eat natural, you don't have to eat enough. You see, eating enough is a conditioning. Because over the years we eat breakfast and then we eat this after and then
No,
we
it's
eat
true.
lunch and then we eat dinner and then we eat supper and then we eat all kind of something. It's just a conditioning. You see,
You
after you
train
start
the
to focus
mind.
from them there, eh?
You train the mind because the body didn't ask for it. They think that you want it. You don't want that.
Remember when me even say the fruits that we used to eat used to sour or semi-sweet or bitter. At that state, it is normal too because it's that we used to eat. But you down the line now, everything start to change now. So they start to feed with mother upon sweet things, and then now she had that too as children coming out, and we start to eat the same thing. And then after when we are eat the right something, them oh bitter, sour. But if we just
Yeah.
go up and eat, it wouldn't come like none to it. It's just sweet and nice. See levels? So
Yes.
see where we lose the taste. So we have to go to these like a seasoning bullshit. And try to eat with food with less of these things. And so after a while the food becomes nice. Trust me. Because now your taste for the
Yes.
come back to natural
Natural.
taste.
Natural flavoring. We
Natural.
unnatural. Our taste buds are trained. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
For real,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
For real.
That was bomb. Well, and Troy Beckford and Liz
Yes, my
Beckford.
yes, Lord.
Contact them if you Antroy Beckford and Liz Lyss Becker Becker
True.
and Beckford Beckford.
Beckford.
Sorry, Beckford. Get on the get in their inbox if you are interested for that purple sea moss, which is
Mm-hmm.
highly recommended that everybody take now. You give it to the babies. It's gentle for the babies, gentle for the adults, gentle for the elderly, and it's good for even the animals. You got the animals. Take care of
Mm-hmm.
everything around you that is living. Take care of it. Give
Mm-hmm.
it to everything
Mm-hmm.
and everybody. And this is who you contact for it.
Yes. I'm Troy
Anytime.
Beckford. And we have Guinean weed too. We have Guinean weed. Trust me, you need that. Because everybody
That
know
Guinea
worry
weed
about the
is good.
5G. The 5G bad, we know that because what I do, the radiation that cause mucus inside of the ear sac or inside of the cells them. And that mucus no block up certain oxygen from going inside of your body and cause all kind of problem. That easy. And then if we can stop, because when we get to realize, I'm trying to train people from these things. People are sleep with their phone at their head. Your phone for them way out the sun. Your phone
For
up there nowhere near you. You see, come and see me start to say, no, we don't work them way. Your phone asleep against you. And if you can't even turn off the Wi-Fi at night time when you go sleep, that good.
real.
You see, but in
Disconnect
America,
the
when I
phones.
turn off my Wi-Fi, the Wi-Fi not there near me. You understand what I'm saying? But that these things it interfere with your brain when you're asleep. And people wonder, oh, me have short memory,
That's
oh me this, oh me that. And I have these bad dreams because them are manipulated through these signals same way. You understand what I'm saying? Through these Wi-Fi, negative signal.
mm,
Mm-hmm. And
back in the day, we would disconnect and take the cords out from the lights, disconnect and take the plugs out from the TV, from the phone, and now we have everything connected when we sleep. Disconnect and separate the phone, even the battery out, because you still could get electrical charge and
mm-hmm.
current sent to the phone even when you turn it off. So take same like before, like as much as you can make it, like you are literally camping out, do it like that, right? Go back to that
Real
state.
talk.
Everything in a natural state, and bring the natural things around you. If you are not in a natural environment, get the plants that take care of the radiation in the air. Get the plants that provide cleaner oxygen in the air because they eat bacteria out the air. Get the plants that allow for you. You can eat if you want, and that can tell you what time and what was going on around you. You can tell from whether they're growing easy or they're not. The plants that have more that take more time to be watered, those plants to me are the plants that show if they die quick that you have a very toxic environment of air
Mm-hmm.
polluted environment in your home, because they could last long time. That's why I like to buy them. They if they die, it's a problem. That's kind of like the Jericho plant. Have you ever seen that plant? I mean that
Me hear
it's like
about it.
huh?
Me hear about it.
Yeah. Oh, I have like three of them. Let me tell you, it's no lie. I put it in water. The water was contaminated because I made an oil, a spiritual oil, that I call myself, oh, here, woo, woo, peace, love, health, wealth, prosperity, blah, blah, blah. And I put the oil in the water, call myself trying to make this, spiritual water. And I put, because it's a money plant. So I put
Mm-hmm.
I put some coins in there because I didn't have any plant. I know, right? Listen, the wealth is in the energy, not outside, but you can extend that. But either way you put it, I put this plant in this water. It turned totally contaminated, like fungal. The plant, literally, it never died. It, all the water evaporated. I let it sit there like a science project. I wanted to see. I get on it like that sometime. I'm the type that'll watch a banana till it evaporated, disappear. So I left it, and I had a it's a crystal, a Tibetan ruby. I had it in the no, coral, a Tibetan coral, and I had it in the water. The whole thing, all the water went out, including the bacteria. I don't know what that plant did. To this day, I still have it. It's the thing is not it's still, and it boiled up right back into its natural form because it opens up in the water. It opens up all the way like this. It went back into its natural form, and that thing looked like nothing was on it. I was like, what type of plant? And it grows in Jerusalem. And I have like three of them. So I don't know what the story is with people with the spiritual stuff on it, but all I know is that's a very powerful plant. If you kill that plant, you're destructive, and whatever around you is definitely, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
All
And
right,
and, and,
that's
and it was like that for like a month or two. For like a month or two, it stayed like that. No lie.
mm.
Yeah, no lie. So whatever that is, I would use that or want to know what properties are in that type of plant, and definitely want the soil it can grow in. Bomb.
So
Yeah.
the plant here I talk about inside the house it grow.
No, no, I had bought it. It looks like it looked like it is crazy. I never seen nothing like it. It's like a ball, and it's intertwined with itself. It literally
Oh.
it's like a
Mm-hmm.
ball of hair. And
Mm-hmm.
when you put it in the water, it opens like this. It opens itself all the way. It looks like sea moss, but hard sea moss with no soft spots. It like
You
hard.
understand? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when sea moss go out, it kind of like that, like with the edges and stuff, but just with none of the soft ends. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard. It's hard. Yeah, but it opens to the water. Yep. I'm gonna show you. Matter of fact, I'm put it up. Look for
Yeah,
Jericho.
man. I love to see.
Yeah, yeah. That was very interesting. So yeah, um, that's the last thing I was just bringing up. Bring the living things to your environment, the things that survive in nature longer, um and stay stronger. Bring those things around so that that energy also can expel it, expound itself in your environment if you can't get into the environment that it's in. And change the colors. you know um get the salt lamps, and use gargle with the salt and water. Keep that area clean with the salt and water. Salt is a magnificent, well, certain types, I know certain people say the
Seaside.
white salt is good. Yeah, sea salt. If you got infection in the mouth or the children have bacteria, you guys are not keeping up too much, at home. Be careful, because this is a time where that type of thing spread. you know Sea salt, gargle with the sea salt. It's excellent if you having mouth issues. The sea salt, gargling with it, and sitting nutmeg or cinnamon or clove could be very helpful. Oh, and eucalyptus. If you're having issues breathing, Eucalyptus oil is excellent. I use it now on the chest before to go to sleep. Close up and cover your head and your neck, your temple and your head and your chest, and put it on the back and the front, behind the ears and the nape of the head and under the feet. And if the child has a fever, and you can't get to a clinic or don't want to take none of this, stuff, just take an onion and slice it and put it in the socks under the feet. My son was literally I had to be at 104, and it broke the fever in a matter of 50 minutes. It did not come back. I put onions in the sock, and that's not the first time I did it, so that's how I know it was the onion. Yeah,
It was
onion,
what? Onion?
huh?
Onion?
Onion. Yes, slice it and put it on the bottom of the feet, and put the socks on to hold it, and go to sleep with it. You'll break a fever like that, and you will extract a cold too. Like if the children or you got you coughing and feel like you're getting sick, your nose are running, put that under your feet, and if you want to go extra, you could put two under your under armpits. It'll extract the bacteria and the toxins that is making you sick in the morning. All I know is that sucker works. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it works.
Because even the onion, we not consume it, Because even when you cut up the onion, the toxic flame come from it. It affect your iron inside your body. So imagine when you're doing it in your body. But
It's no
as
good.
me say, some of these are natural things. Then we give you a temporarily
Yeah,
heal, just like the garlic. But you don't really heal.
right.
Because if it didn't really heal, it wouldn't sit back again. You see,
No, it's
as I
true.
say, yeah, no, we know that. That's the same. Me will listen, because me understand. Me tell you it's difficult for it, because me I listen to everything. Because me go back with a
Me
billion people,
too.
So
Me
you
too.
just get me understanding. The onion, it not heal, and them not heal. Them just like somebody would have take some, just like the thing where the man make up, and you know, when I take, it's just like when I take a pill, your mind tell yourself, say, watch out. Sometimes when the pill where they might give you, I like some sugar and them something like it not give nothing to you, but when you take it, you tell your mind, say, yo, me I gonna feel better. So instantly you feel better. Don't feel better. Your
Placebo
sickness
effect.
inside of you still inside. But you trick your own mind by telling yourself, so when you take this pill, you're gonna feel better. But the sickness still inside of you, eat away inside of you. You see, so after 2 more weeks, 3 more weeks, you feel the next pain run. So yes, I wait there. But the doctor give me something and it better the pain, so and one more start run. So no, at the same pain, it never heal. It just start to go, it start to enlarge inside your body and start to spread. So you know, start to feel it on the other side. You see, so even like children, you may heal them, you think say heal them by using garlic and onion, or any one of these artificial something. And then within 2 more weeks, you see them catch back this flu symptom. I say, wait, don't mean back it, because it never heal. And it now stop until it come out, because if it don't come out, it'll kill them. It'll go down to the vital tube, it'll bronchitis, it'll go the pneumonia, it'll start clog up. Because here now, we start to feed it. When they start to feed the mucus start to get harder and thicker and start to change color, start to get darker, don't? And when it start to
Hmm.
get darker, you try to blow it out and it can't come out. At that stage, it will kill you. Now it start to clog up all your lungs and everything where inside of you. So
Hmm.
proper circulation, then I have no more. You see? But we don't really understand, eat all kind of something and then claim say some of these artificial something not gonna help you. It not help you. It just make you, it just trick you for a while. Meanwhile, the condition is getting worse and worse inside of you. But
Hmm.
your memory not gonna work good, because too the foolish way you eat, it affect your memory, so you can't click back to really realize that most of them sitting here really affect me. Yeah,
No,
trust me.
I agree. Listen, I know.
Yeah, man, trust me. Your memory now. No, me can't tell you, because if you see my mother picture, don't you see my mother picture? You don't see it when me show my mother when her birthday and such. And look how she look young and her ear long and way down her back. If I never mean she couldn't have all of them something. Because me that is strict pan her, and till when I tell she all hate me, because me I try to keep her away, but me know what me I do. Me I try to protect her, you see. Keep her away from the meat eating and all of these things, you see me? And I
yeah.
should say less of these chemical food, but she want to tell me say she eat them something from she young. We say that is it, that's why you're so sick now. You understand me? I say, you see, but no, me I try to tell her say, and then the sickness gone in your brain, so you can't even think no more. You just want more of the poison, so till you're dead. You understand? So now me see it, me I try to curve her off of it. Me can't just me have to take the time and I come down. You understand me? I say? So now Even your children, if you teach them all for these sweet something, and you try to take them out fight, then becomes your worst enemy.
No. Like, let me get a candy. You don't want to get the candy?
Okay.
I
You see,
hate you.
then
Yeah,
becomes your
literally.
enemy. Because me know,
Literally.
with
They're
my
dying
son,
for it.
me try it with him. Because I'm serious, me not a joke business. And when he left go next family, I go feel saying he can consume anything. So when him sick, him hide it from me, because I know say once him eat when me eat, him not get sick. Not all. You see? So when time he get sick, him try to hide it from me. Because once him eat only when me give him can't get sick. I'm tell him, don't bother breaking at this way of eating regular, and follow everybody, because every time you go want to eat, and then I know so the natural something them enough you eat regular. So you go eat some whole bad natural things also. You see, and after a while the body you go want to get rid of this, because if the body not get rid of it, it go stay inside the and it'll kill you.
For real. No, for real.
You see,
Man.
and when you come out now farm of a sickness, you know, you get sick and your body are trying to release all of these things inside of you. You know, because sometimes if your bowel now works up, because when you eat, tag up your stomach, tag up all of the digestive system, everything. So the food now get to pass out to get to all of these chemicals, and these chemicals are react back inside of your body. Negative chemical. You see it and start to eat away your stomach, start to eat away the lining inside of the stomach, where now you go to doctor, then tell us have ulcer and all of these things.
Yeah. I've seen people where they it's a situation of the gut where it literally has holes in it.
Yes, man.
Holes in it.
Facts.
Oh,
This
come
enough.
on.
Look, people, if you didn't know, in my state now, the amount of people that link me and show me eye, worm in their eye. Me say some sit where people send me in a messenger. I just sometimes I said, damn. You see, more time when me there at Jamaica, people can go to some house where some people where they near for dead. You ever see an AIDS victim where they close to death yet? Eh?
Mm.
You never see one yet? Well, you know, in a mile where they close, if I'm going there, they must say, yo, watch, you know, the condition I might blow off your head. Me say, come on, man, I'm used to them something. When we go in there, the condition bad, but I'm used to it. Me see it already. And then when we go and me see the condition, I say, look, this person don't have long enough. I don't even want to talk with this person here. But if you follow me instruction, everything will be good. You say, all of these food, move them away from her. Give her only these herbs every day. You see? Give her only these sea moss every day if she even wants something to eat. Now give her nothing more, none of them something to eat. None of these garbage. You say, in this state where she is, even her brain that works so good. And all her body tastes for just sweet something. No, if it just carry her right to her death. You understand? But they can't even realize that because their sense is totally gone. It's just like no, same way. You can't tell these people, say, watch ya, come on for these food. I make you walk on a bend with tick. You see, the one when you reach 90, you still can walk, go to the bathroom, go do. You know what? Your eye them shut down, you can't see well, and your foot them now work, you have your you know, no. And we eat class all of these things.
Mm-hmm. And the children are
So
like,
we're not prepared for these things. And these are the things that's why we have to do what we have to know. We have to be obedient now to our body. We have to be obedient to what go inside our body. No. You see?
that's right. That's right.
And we have to train our children them. We have to train them. But eat sometimes we don't give them no food and just give them some vegetable and some fruit for 1 whole day or 2, 3 days. You see, train them up with them not have to eat no heavy dumpling and no heavy this and chicken and you know, make them train them. You know what I mean?
Temperance.
Brush them out, make them learn to just have some light things in them stomach.
Yep. Yep.
We have to do it now. We can't wait till they reach a state like we where them becomes conditioned and then a fight for the unnatural food.
Hard. Yeah. Yeah.
You know? You see?
Yep. I agree. The strongest place of training is to start in the youth from the
If you see
beginning.
me my picture in Jamaica, people just Lego them children them with me. Me and them they all over beach everywhere. If you notice me and a bunga children everywhere. People just let them dart everywhere because they know me I take care of them. When me cook, them I go eat healthy food. Me have a beach, me have a river. Because me know say the pearls them drink water to every part of your body drink water, not only your mouth. You see? Yo, we don't even see. When we are children, we all born in the water, we are fish. It's just that we breathe a different density of water from when we eat in our mother belly or from the river itself. When we go sea and beach, you notice that we have to fight the children them to take them out because them in a them natural environment. We don't know this.
Yup.
Yes.
It's
So we're
true.
not supposed to just itch up in the house and all them. So we're supposed to get out in nature and walk up and down barefoot and swim in the rivers, them, in the beach, them and all them something there. Carry the children and make them enjoy themselves. That is just that we caught up in the system and we have so much things. We have things saying, oh, we have to go look for dinner now. And we have work tomorrow. We have to go iron. You see levels? So we have to take them away from feed them happiness.
Yep.
We become program now, the system. But but when they can't see things, they can't see it and you try to do better. So now when me there, everybody want to be glad when they see me because they know say beach. Anytime we get the time, I go there because me know say the body need it.
Yeah. Yep.
And then every one of them have to take off slippers because you can't have nothing when you walk, you have to walk barefoot. Even there are videos when me and them go run, carry them from the track or go chad round, and them have to barefoot. So they have to connect with mama while we are run. You see, where you have to put on shoes for?
That's beautiful. I can't wait.
Yes,
I can't wait.
So
Wait.
people have sick children, sick. And when they come around me, after a while, within 3 months, they start look healthier. Till 6 or till them I wonder say, yo, come like she soon dead or something. But they come around me and start to eat and go jog and sitting and they start get fit and start get, you know what I mean? And them love is there. It's easy. It's
That's
easy.
right.
That's why it's easier to train the young mind than the older person, You
Oh
see,
yeah.
it's easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I try to always rely upon them. Come here and say, all right, so we have to try it, We have to make them get used to these natural things from here, so. We can't wait till I reach certain age. Them brain out to come in like a one wall. Just like we self now. We say we are create children, so we can go depend on them later. We better help ourselves now and eat right. So all later, we still can walk and go to the bathroom ourselves because later the system are gonna put so much stress on them, but we not see that one there at all. You see, so we can 100% depend on them. So we have to make sure so we are eat right now. So when we reach certain age, we still can walk to the bathroom. You understand what I say? We still can walk all about the place.
You can
But we
still
not think
take
that
care of
way.
yourself. You can still take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself early, you don't have to worry about taking care of yourself late.
Exactly.
That's right. That's right. Much love.
Real man.
And this is definitely the bomb. I probably everybody else is like, let's go. But I enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
I said
I hope
that
they
still.
were
We understand
listening
that,
to you. I hope they were listening to you and getting what you were, what you were saying, and especially some of these herbal explanations that you were giving and how they work, natural and unnatural states, and again, if they want to contact you and Liz, get at the king and the queen here for that purple sea
And
moss,
try Beckford.
gorilla, for the Guinean weed, for the
Sea
what else?
moss.
For the sea, yes, the purple sea moss. That's I think the first one I
Yeah,
said.
man.
And what else y'all
Purple
have?
and gold. Mhm.
Yeah, and check out, if you can check out some of the videos through his queen. Check out the videos so you could see some of the mixes and morning mix. I did see a mix you made of porridge that was the bombs, and I know because I know stuff is being put together.
Marijuana porridge.
I know quality because I'm quality. So I know when I see something, it resonates with my spirit. I was like,
True,
oh,
true.
oh, that's good stuff right there. I'm gonna make that stuff right there. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So it was a good way
Ah,
you used the sea moss. It was the purple sea moss. It was a good.
yeah. Ask list anytime. In
Okay.
America, me find say me can't generate the amount of electricity like when me there at Jamaica. When me there at Jamaica, me can just light up the room with my hand on my foot. My body I generate this high level of electricity. It's shakar kind of the room, it just make it. This I say, what kind of magic read this? Everybody does get, you know what I say? I say, that's how my body work. It have a high resident electricity. So if I'm come here, so I realize say it now give me that features. I realize that is whole signal all over the whole goddamn place. It
But that's when
lower
you're
your
really
energy.
alkaline. When you're really
Huh?
alkaline, you got real energy.
Yeah,
So
man,
you
real energy. You see, straight
personified.
up.
It
Me mean
personifies itself.
your
You
body
can
I,
feel it.
in the darkness. When she looks, she see the sheet light up. She say, wait, no, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Trust me. I say,
That's right.
it's
That's
like
right.
at the first chance, yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
That's
So
right. So
go,
look,
man.
me myself, is Shaniquewa Lino is the name. Um, I again, some of you may know me by my spiritual work, and others maybe by my holistic. help that you have received at times from me. My
Mhm.
educational also work and my community work that I do. I am multifaceted, so you may see me in several different, with several different hats on. And if you
You
want
understand?
to connect with me, please do. Shaniquewa Lino is
Anytime.
SHANIQUEWELINO. It's my whole spelling of my real name on Facebook, and you
Yeah.
can link me, get in either Ancient Heart Readings, which is my
Mm-hmm.
spiritual group, or Conscious Reading, which is the group where positivity and much information on any level you can think of is shared in there respectfully. There's no profanity. If you do
That's
see
good.
anything
That's
that's
good.
provocative or negative, please let me know. It will be removed. And we are here for each other's growth. Thank you for tuning
That's
in.
true.
Please do
Facts.
share live. Yes, please do share this video. And let me know. And of course, the brother and the king here, excuse me, the king and the queen here. Let them know as well whatever you guys want to know and what you are interested in. This king
True.
here is in like he said in the field with his work that he does. All right,
Yeah,
which
man.
one is
In the
on.
field. Straight
Um,
up.
yeah. So get with him and his queen, Liz Becker. All right. You can get that purple sea moss from her. You can ask her the
Mm-hmm.
questions you need to ask, the videos you want
Exactly.
to get
Mm-hmm.
and view for your own personal reference. If you want to see how some of these things look in the natural state and form, you can see.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yes, yes, because
Mm-hmm.
he puts it on video. She puts it in video. They share it.
Mm-hmm.
And beautiful people connect with them. And my number is
True.
347-310-3215. Me, please feel free. You the connect for you box, or you have a number you.
You know, me kind of change my number to a New York number now. But what me I gonna do? Me I'll give you. Me
Hit
gonna
the
send it
inbox.
in. Yeah, me gonna send it to you. Yeah. Me send it cause me not
Okay,
keep the true that one newly. Me get that one newly cause me do pay for your time now. So me not have it in my head yet. You know. You see, me only have my old number. Me stop use that one. My Jamaican number.
so check them out in the inbox to get that number. The proper contact that you guys should reach them on from after we
Mm-hmm.
get off this live. So peace and love.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much. And thank you for the God Jonathan Bourne Jackson. Thank you for allowing me to use this platform with the king and his queen here. I appreciate it so much. You are such a conduit and a vehicle of sharing of good information. Thank you for doing what you do and allowing us to share and know and do what we do. I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you so much. And
You're so
I'm
welcome, love.
off.
All
I
right,
know you
there.
got
And
something to.
me
Liz
to
gonna
you,
close. Liz gonna
honorable. I bow in your presence. And to the general, salute. We keep the show going, you know.
absolutely.
Peace to all. By cross at
I'm
the
good.
end. Tough love.